It's yet another brand new Wednesday morning, and we thank God so much for giving us this opportunity once again to be counted among the 11. Yamamunyina Chin, Yamamunyina Akwaba, and I pay Yaroba PH1 television. PH1 television, Ghana today, Sunny, and I pay a share. No, see, Abo, Papa, my Papa, is on 7 minutes after 6 na nsia bodam na se tenasia na chese yebedi oya Ghana enkomo a odi impuntu enkomo a odi impeja odi enkoso de babre oya Ghana na timemufo no ono nye exactly what we do ya tenasia yedede de honkomo a na yehwe se oman Ghana obotum na wenya baby pa odi ejina so oman Ghana be yi a na oman Ghana botum na wa akonaniwa ojina emi na onyawo hia no do ojina mi na onyawo hia no mod no bo ojina mi na onyawo hia na hokeka ya beye ono na oba ma oman Ghana botum na we ejina oman na nchechere na nya ma anyasem bebre debi oman na nchechere no ide ama anyasem de twonchen na ejina brane na achechere oman Ghana oman Ghana wa fanata be odumbre bia because of politics inti na oreka hene development oreka hene mpeja oreka share because NDC wodu ya bre MPP wodu na MPP fu ye bibi na NDC fu nyimpe fi sesa de awo ye de aya de papa bobo ma but because of politics inti na we criticize na unconstructively na we criticize we cancer the most NDC papa we because of politics inti ade NDC re ye ni pa but MPP because of oil opposition party na manye sem ti won so obakado adena wo ye no nya papa miwa no ye obobo ma dama de we ye keke kan ye de bom ne ye to be firi mu a ombo ma oman Ghana ne mpagya na ne kan ko ntum na onwie pare ndi se ye chechiro oman a se ye chechiro oman a yenyi politics ntu nchan na ye kasa yen kasa de ye timimufo yen kasa de ye oman Ghana de shi mama yen kasa de MPP ana yen kasa de NDC MPP NDC ya no robo oman Ghana na NDC na MPP de nka odo udam ko fe bi ni wotum na woman development because since time immemorial it has been NDC MPP NDC MPP NDC MPP dama na ye de record it is MPP NDC near the corner say we are not seeing any development in this country. They are definitely not. Then they should be blamed for Ghana and underdevelopment. I hope so what they are making us because the other country or our neighboring countries and other countries as we are developing in terms of economically. Things are going well. Inflation are coming down. And our livelihood is very, very moderate. Whatever that you would want to purchase, you can be able to purchase. Acquiring warrior, I want you to share that near mine near that. If other countries are doing it, making it, when inflation rate no form, inflation, you man no bono abbe form man, you man record there. Could be a rent issue, and share that near baby racer, but then Ghana. Rent akos ye by we nyina ka che say amanya funu anapora amanya kuebi ni they are not helping the cause of oil development for this country ni nyina nyi the politics of oil equalization we buy ye odi sika temenso ma be ni diska enya hwe normal there be we buy ye ototo man na say anti politics of equalization menso maaba minye bi na menko after all what will happen memfa mensam bo aban sikam na memfin gwan memfa mensam bo aban sikam na memfa nkwa regas well because when kosi aga aban foforo ba say ya we feel power obi entumi nyama we saa na yede ti o man Ghana mu a yede ko saa suban ya na yetititi mu a na yede ko na ebusuan say tena da musuban mu na MPP NDC ya amanya sam ya the politics ya the for development one. Was you but he more but they will still come and suffer all because of the the negligence of some of our leaders yeah appoint when to steer the affairs of governmental agencies and all that. And you know, and I paid the marshal say be MPP in this is in China. Na ya adwen da ye Ghana fo. Ya adwen da ye Timinofo. Ya adwen da ye Pempuntu amehena ma hono da achi. The young farmer yes China believes strong conviction says you too many yakan na say you too many you to the man among now. Obobo mo man Ghana will to no afani tempe fra. E bohwe na oba akofo oya manyi oba akofo na aban discover won fanya kwan na MC DC bi atnis kamelo ko bi sa na oba ka sa bi sa bon kwasa sa ma kira oda ma nsinsin hunu nsam fonda ma na oba ka tra afsho me na me MC me na me DC afsho ma aban na abapa wa sa bi nya won kwa na to ma President Mahama mo be di president nya wa nkotin na to ma na ado mo be di president Timemufone na what about even though if we be too tea and Ghana and he's not a president for only NDC party, Nanado wasn't the president for only NPP party, but they were president or he's president for the whole Ghana and the whole Ghana yanka NPP NDC ekwa brochiroko oya America loko Dubai ya inda hwegbe manda Ghana nyibia padoko ho footballers ekukoda for home weekends holidays for Dubai obede. You understand? They started well and we amanye semu the same chain and what dream on my now. Ekwa kofu play na kodwa brocha won be so there are you a MPP nation or are you a NDC country? No. They ask are you a Ghanaian? Are you a Ghanaian? They will not ask which political party do you belong to. They ask you say we are Ghanaian. So we can be in say Yawa Ghana bakope. Yeni NDC MPP. NDC MPP came to meet Ghana. Ghana MPP and NDC amanyo kuwe bieni ayeka wansi. They came to meet Ghana. Na Ghana wawada dansana waba. Di mami yanjwene Ghana first. Mami yanjwene biya na asebi ereke biya na shada sama wiki odi mpuntu babro man Ghana. Shada sama wiki odi uyene babro man Ghana ana. Politicians got on TV, got on radio, work cancer basa, kasa, oba inside the public, or oba inside the populace. I'm Ghana won, or Ghana money, I'm defending my party. O party, no, you are defending the rot of your party, corrupt act of your party, all because you a party communicator, you know. Abandon we are the people on you don't care. You come and sit on TV, come and sit on radio and say things just like that. You never thought of Ghana, the country called Ghana. You only thought of your political party. The interest of your party is supreme. No, the interest of Ghana has to be supreme over your so-called political party called the NDC. And I think my winning now. Amanye kuyi wo baba tina won chen wo by campaign no do campaign I mean nobody can come to my house and say campaign aso ntina enyemre bedin komo 1 minute. I don't have that time. I don't have your time at all. Me ni mo time that me bomo we gwa kra wo me fie that na ase na nyem nka say 1 minute. What are you telling me? What can't tell me because ma yehu mo suban dada. Yehu mo suban dada. Say ma abrabo amuwo mu ano na obodu oya election time na politician wa ba ofie na resu fufu na politician ni aya parliamentary candidate na wa ba ba jibu fufu awo amona no hu free all because of tumi akwakoto aba candidate we abraham wo mu fufu obaje wo ema intino election na edu me koto ama sister mo ma hena adwin mu ntu Mama hana dream onye true. No do ruby a 77 penedres Ghana for him will be hana dream we have too much. Politicians no obey a campaign no. Wa kwan nya papa. We school dan nya papa. Ahonkyere wo ho de wo hyehye wo kotoku ma hwani. Nsori edwuma pa ba de hwe ma. Na emra so na politicians abagina wo yi wo fie na campaign no the 50 cities. Now they are 100 cities. Ma me 100 cities in baji. Miss one day, ehwe Ghana hena economy sisia ma ye koya na be ade a 100 Ghana cedis e wo matu wukunu ana wo matu wo na wo yire 100 cedis kan kura wo nyame mu pa de how many days na 100 cedis no go to man survive no do be anapa kopmenu no nsimpo obasa. So you've sacrificed 4 years for all 100 Ghana cedis. Just 2 days, so say 1 day 100 cedis dey bedem was you've sacrificed that for 4 good years. You should reason up. You should be wise enough. If they come to you, tell them your mind. Can one drink them constructively, criticize them constructively. But when who say sabi first Ghana at the shebam no. And so some be first na sabi said you agree no mbefia. This time around we are reasoning, we are discerning. Obi ho ma what to about the man. Constituency work onzi ho. Wa ba in 4 year term, wa ba my 5 times. Ni na wa shankan. But the election in Obodo Baba Winchan. Man, I'm looking for a day, Mukude. I'm a Nibia board or by a campaign. No, we chasing. No, I'm not inciting the public, but I'm waiting for a time. I'm Mukude. Over social media, there, politician be a or bar or what to aboard the man. One by a ray, one more bobbery beer. Na election time you do. Na all about the bear camp. You should chase that person out. Moon chasing. Some modern would be chasing, and one from modern chasing. He ought to be chasing, one friend chasing. Ma own the sabby penebiasa. Sabby, ye need Jimmy Fu. Nay, he knew to me at the amount. Commercial with you, Quashambra, Corporal lobby, Mumpun to Jumambra, equal the Aquayanda. The Aquayanda. The Aquayan no, but that our parliament or this is one another. How you not contribute to anything that is happening on the floor of parliament? Obia to Abama near MP 8 years in last year or 2 and this year what whom put a MP crown or make any submission or contribution on the floor of parliament or down one or quada. And Bravan or Kashama. And so the minion pay. Time as you walk for election. This same person will come to you and you give that person your vote. You give that person your vote. Forgetting about the trauma and the hardship or the work for that period of a year to about the man. And now, my penny John Dramani Mahama, I can be or can't send be. Us Ghanaians, we have short memory. But last election, in more called reached out the Ghana, President Mahama says, because we are no more having a short memory. We have a long memory. Election you called which was a Ghana for survey in a way this time around. So you can't overrule us. You can't, just do anything that you like, and at the end of the day, you come back to us to solicit for our votes. Senapa Emma swear, and yet possible. It is not possible. We are discerning nowadays. See, we shall not pay more, you know. Now, say, MPP near. Bo mine among cod, we end this near bo mine among cod. Men are by a basso, and Sabi is when I buy a basso into then who this guy. What's no position at changing? I mean, I don't want power into who be this guy. Ghana for your home. They are more ye be a recorded. By the time will come, you come back to us. They are both video at Chiramo. They are both audios at Chiramo. You the pictures by Chiramo, you the write up by Chiramo. Say, now we our the Chirawa campaign in Krabetuns, you won't Casampo, Betuka, in with community. You try 1 year. Now, feel a year, baby. Gave you all the 4 years. 3 years gone. You never did anything. Wouldn't say a quack elections. So you try to come back to us to convince us with something peanuts. So at the end of the day, any Jumande, any Jumacha. And to mommy on boy in any, the young church of my Ghana. So mine be here if remenable, or mine about Cosu if remenable. So my Ghana botune Jina Brand, it said, a year shop will be mine, so my horse, a hoto, Obi man so infrastructural development. I mean, industries really juma. You see, the standard economic in the form economy come as solid inflation will form. Baby, very very moderate near that day. Be man to say that. Enti de bia ya ntina hane mfa man Ghana na na man Ghana nyeyi na ya obi man so sei na etie nimpa na waye ma obi man so ayesa nti yen so sutimi mofo no we have a corporate and social responsibility to make this country work again. Here na ya mama nyeku awo nsuo politicians, they don't fear us. Ntumi mfa one city mfa ma Bible da asem no kwa na da ha minja ya kamemaka for whisker call. Here Centrofu nso ye dua bo papa Centrofu ye dua bo papa. Here so ye ka ho. Centrofu ye ka ho pa. Ena ya ma man Ghana owo bebi owo. Here Centrofu ye ka no kwa na da wa ya nka. No kwa na da ho pefe se osimesi obrempon ade awa ye nya pa. But sa presenter no, sa Centrofu no. But this kaka crab from the new one that my out dollars and other cities in Pampaya, no way, Jim, to our drop. And your PH-ONETV. And your PH-ONETV. On my knee, on Yenina, and Central for your commanding Chichelina, or Bobo from my Central. You're one of the key architects of development. Central for you, Diabo. As you just go to my edge solid, which I said. I don't know, but I know more. I know more fault. I know more fault. I am much right. I can't know why I can. I know more fault to be bracer. But maybe I'm of the view says, walk away and train at least. I say, we didn't film. Say, and train you been a cassa or TV, the back of myself, your party be up to Natriaka. What turn my mere turn up a part to name between you Natriaka, I want to watch a one walk. Someone when in perfect some yaki on yet. Or do you hear of a Bansantoni best section pan while you still know what can you? Yan Shiaka. May yan can ye whom to yen blame a man your phone, yen blame it to me phone, and yan central from so account. Or mine name called Cordina, Biblina. About 40% of Ghana Henu woos. Yana ye for me and Central. We are part. It was senior journalists be pano, Diamano Kubichi, cancer, metodinam trainums, Antiana Yedim which a year from Lucia Mono. It is that the way to go journalism, and then Pensua journalism, you could know. And Pensua journalism, you could know. So I bet now say more than one about one pay, and there are some of the guy at Baba, your problem hairlines who beam. Then the young fire way, our money to and farm out. So I bet now one about to the moon comment. Now, I wish you and Central for about 40% of Ghana. Any year and Hene Khan Kwana Henashia, Seno, about 40% of them who are Central for them. Because people believe us, people trust us. Tasembia and Sheraba Martina Mercabiano, Obi will take it seriously. Obi will feel often in Libroso or take it serious. This is a better now, Manasa, some won't even Nameka. Obi will feel ways to Marty when Shabanan, and one will feel that is the truth. Not all the power act. Meanwhile, every crown will make an yano crack, but party being actually made Rash and Kutupa, that can't, all because they many deviate. Since a trophy, we have a long way to go. If we are termed as the fourth realm of the state, or that is the fourth realm of the state, the president, the vice, and then the speaker, if they are not there, we are there. We have a quota. In Central, we have a quota in making sure that on my Ghana, Pempenswa Yepedu Udunu, Obotume Kodu. When you to a pass, idea red also a yellow. When you to a part, idea green also a black. Brands and Johnny, assistants and Johnny. Second, whatever my own, ye bed dear. Now, so you can't join Ghana first. Second, do whatever one, a bottom and I. But can said it. Can said it. A brewer can brew. Maybe I made a maca. Make an asset if you know, come out, me, I don't get no crown a mark and me, Jack or he. No crown a mark can't show. Into your best rate. You see, I don't mind going to do certain level at your part. And at this particular moment, Papa, and Ghana, and he said to me, when you be a brew. In Primpering Ghana, you were many win, I yet Ghana, a country called Ghana, ya in I yet. In Conida ya bread. Nanyango Pond do me and Pa, Ghana, dear Mobo. Indeed, one of to my president, Pa. Obama just said, young chain now call. Why, ya? And I didn't put one more, I feel over. And I remember Princess now, or by Ghana, or by a Ghana, maybe I remember now. Maybe Princess, I don't honor by a Ghana, obey the president, honor by a Ghana. But me who fit to come and command a pencil about me, I don't want to say anything about me, Mama can me who soon. And Ghana, and by this time, me, I yet a woman. And Kaoba Crow show you fum and Ankasa. Why you sure that? Obo shame you from number one. If I want about one, I didn't discard the home and wash our friend. I'm away in the university. A friend of she fum and young would know with the resources I have, both human and natural resources. Ghana, we are endowed with it. God has blessed that with human and the natural resources. And Kafrabo she you fum crab boy. And ka answer what Bobona to Unquano, no bank account to skill woman. A war na de sham. And so here we are. Nipa ba struggle, nipa ba bre, bohum from Manka Kama, Milkwa cry, Muhum from Manka Kama, was some pure water with the traffic. Look at the danger involved. Look at the risk involved. Africa Kraba, because we niska, Nema Niskenti, or Siensu, the one and I'm quite home. Look at Accra, how busy that route and that in is. Number for more also some pure water, also some way, and what they challenge me one am around. Me one am I emotional. Me one am around say, hey, my for manka grandma, one a this way, in a this way, no other than car pine. Naka no to Japan, no Dimrika, no the Dicanachi, Abbey. I say, my former Minister for Gender, Human, and one ministry. Gender ministry. Woho, Shama from Ankara. May Shakwanda or Mampany Baba, and I said, will be Baba Ghana's minister, and now as president. Obo Kenya Kosha the woman from me. When you want to fort, I often you want to fort. They are not working 77 periods. School you will to man Kobe. School ya often school going to man Kobe. Sabe, ala ya walantu walansa ena waye. Wa wo mo 2 3. Okun na adwuma asai otifie, onye adwuma nye. It is not their fault so obama from wa koton ade ansan we ye bia basia ko school. But ya wo omanya sabe mpinidresa ne mu mpanyimfo wo dwen a sabe omanya ne mu mpanyimfo won dwen won ankasa won personal interest ho a enko bo twenyi na wa kohwe da mommo for me wo bo twen won nyina na gender ministry then na waye. That ministry is becoming a useless ministry as far as all the ministries in this country are concerned. The Ministry of Gender and children, whatever protection, they are becoming nowadays the useless ministry ever in this country. That gender ministry, no, they are becoming useless nowadays. They are becoming one of the useless ministry as far as ministries in this country are concerned. What are they doing for Ma? Then a warrior mama. Then a warrior mama from her. Are they protecting the right of the women and children? Come on. Say our gender ministry pa can you from maybe there less than 40 years. No or sunsu or sukita piki. no the nam traffic or the nam car ho na car na etu na ni sika kra aka car ni matra passenger na de egwan ko aw ya wo man Ghana mo from abre na boko Dubai ekohu da afro be so peak kra de gina traffic and I de gina traffic. I've never been there before. I've never been in UK. I've never been in US before. Maybe I'm out by a Côte d'Ivoire. Maybe I'm out by a Côte d'Ivoire. Maybe that day will come out of people there in Shabba, Medoluko, US and UK. Now a Côte holidays in Benaba. I'm waiting for that time to come. But me too find that maybe I'm out by a Côte d'Ivoire. But when I want to find maybe someone say, some more Pabuchi, or Dubai, more America, more UK, more him for now, Italy. More common women who be Afraba underage. Afraba underage who generate traffic roton, PK, and a roton pure water. I don't think that is the reality on the ground out there. But why are we suffering? Why are women suffering? Why are our children suffering? Before I find go school, no do cotton banji. Before I find go school, no although cotton dokon ansa na or discover between man ma me bi amanda focus school. Time on ko chima mbre fie no. Now we my first break, cram work or second break. But no question. But we have gender ministry. What are you doing? Me assure every year bia no under review no. We allocate is kadema or ministry sa ho no won fin djuma. By gender ministry, one tram, even from the then John Mahama ne pencil, Beckham Nanado ne pencil, Beckham Pepe, one tram or ye gender ministry at the Papa Bia Mama your home to empower the women and the children. You should tell me. But you should tell me. Gender ministry, one anchor so a general minister, ye ministry, a year bomba and a more from a 1 year, Mon Chirame from 2012 and by 2016, the back in 2020, 2024, in praying 2025 ayo. Monte and the Portia, gender ministry, why you were the ma and I feel so more from. Yes, you are poor money, your poor man and chichery. Sikidi ena ajigana mpenifu binu wanadwi wo discover wongene ho sika money a fund meant for a project ne ekogo ba kofukotokum. For the past 8 years projects bi wo ho mo unattached. Just recently by on che dia ha mo ye Fridays ya henwa ya gwejan and report I think ejuma konbesi ase one nursing college also one yes nursing college ni teachers training college wo he report my say John Mahama ne pencil I think 2012 wo mo be dey by 2016 na we bibia o we bibia about 95% completion is a 90% completion. Oh, I wish someone say the video is there. Video no bo like Juma Kombesi say one nursing college, the training college. We will be at 90%. We saw the video. 8 good years in it. Abana nyawo hwe na okobisa DC na no home na o say aban no rural for kwesinya akon. Okobisa na o say Abraham DC fi power no. One more to document bi o kire there. Nursing training college, teacher training college. Look at this. Look at this. It's a man Ghana ni ye pa na asa nem fomubo e na yepe. Because MPP na why intend this men support, in this na why intend MPP men support. What is a conformity na o man na so hyem kom do man ba. Otimobi. Tie ye. So conformity na o man na so hyem kom do man ba. First of all, you that movie, we busiafo. Sisi amanu de sumi na so na say oman Ghana to place ma bombu bumbulu mu a. Me pocho wo na na oda dem no olugban. Na wo lempo na ya branch na ye MPA minister na e wa hoden kwa. That particular movement you can't take a plane. Airport kwa ntu ka na nkwa airport there go go ye fi Ghana. And that day in a walk airport you will block all of you from traveling. Yen na ebet na we will all be in this country and die together. Nobody is flying away. Because as a modi adwin di agro sikedin agye politicians bebre won adwin won disca won dwen on man no won na hone abusua selfish and personal interest. Won dwen the well-being of the citizenry. Won a won man won the mandate won man utu de kona ko prempuntu dwuma fabre no. You've undermined us. You've disrespected us. But I'm very sure the next election will come. You open our eye widely and see those who did the good thing and who did the bad thing, and you will say it as it is, without no malice. 37 minutes after 6, I had a PH-1 television Ghana today. Maybe Eddie Shraba or Drew Mensa. And I pay, unfortunately, you am far as some case here, I'm real. Phone lines no problem about home. And you know, we can't come up with it. And in my studio be on Chebia. Na Minya Abdul Rahman Sawadogo and Aisha Duhano or the other. Your box sites, your diamond. I'll come in Padamaka. I don't want to even go there. But you can come in with your text message and our WhatsApp message. Now, for one or two, in Komoya ye di modo text message baba. A do WhatsApp message baba Yabakamo. Naman no dash pin on 05497 81830 05497 81830 for text message for. Na Yabakan can't get the ammo and down of it. We have all the natural resources. We have good diamond, bauxite, manganese, lithium, oil, timber. You can name it. Baby, quack. Now, so Ghana, ya bread. And then, if you may have one to pay, if you may have one to buy a mobile. And then, if you may have buying government is governmental institutions. Obi pay ya oji ko fi kra no. In fact, there's a problem. Na ya wa ha no ba ko just a CEO. Just a CEO or COO, CEO. CEO ehwe a monument. Ehwe benefits. Onya. I am din am say Ghana embrano mi wotumi pa nka ya baye o total overhaul, total amendment. Make amendment require say total overhaul. Na yensa yenye a constitution fufuro. Yenje o manfo nyina hwana adwenkyere ansa na yedayedam constitution. Ko constitution no it favors some people. Constitution of favor bi mo. We Ghana ni a we dey tena ho na MPP NDC. Tina ho na ye afi na NDC grassroots fu enya abra sami je mfi koye da madu fu enya abrema obi kwotena TV is it one of the PCF was a native one obi ball ni NDC yi or the kojan kokko ball ni ti ni abre all because won wo bre grassroots for kwoto aboard NDC wonya hwindi na sabi sami je mfi disca come agra da ya wo ni bibidi afi na mu ni abre mu nya ho hwe ya kasa kire mu amonte party did dim adwin party did dim utrima to the sense ya ka hwe kra monte ya ka no kra na kira mo amubu ni say sabe ensem fun na ya ka afi de agimo ni so afi na waboko nya kwotena radio so say ya wo ya say some media fidis ka come here for abra sikeni abra mo hia for amukọkọto aba mo aye campaign mo de mo nkwa to sinsuan news den but at the end of the day mo nya hwe dollar kra cedi kra mo nya bi afunya ho hwe Momunya hohwe ye kanyanza samkyerma mobuni sasa be mpa asem biewani hu na wo de hwanema biewani fa MDC no to nchan fa MPP no to nchan dwensa wo ye Ghana ni ma nya ho se me de NDC didi mitirimu ama wo ye madan bi NDC me nya se MPP didi mitirimu ama wo ye madan me MPP wo nya o man ba papa. We a wicked citizen. We a wicked citizen. What can no man neighbor? Say true to power. Say true to power. Can the credit to me no? If the president is doing something which is no good, be devoid of political affiliation, say to the president, say true to the president. Hey, president, just answer Mpununa Woodin. Just tell him. Catch the minister, catch the MP, say, hey, MP, Jansen Mpununu. Jansen Hunu. Then to me come because of NDC MP or MPP MP. na eja na tra no sabi o dance and hunu dance and fon na amanfo bre obi sorry papa mo be di cry ya dey mano mo be di cry ya dey mano we've voted for you to bring oil development ye won hurry afia to abama mo na ye bre ana faso ben na say abrewo bi owo village pa ana sawa inhu na abrewo bi owo odebo ba ya koto ho because of adebatu mo ko vote nti odebo ba ya koto ha na dwo wa kwatena ho da ma mo be ye omoto na abantam okopo edwuma mo bi ne papa okopo obi edwuma mo bi ne wofa okopo edwuma mo bi ne mpana obi ne girlfriend obi ne boyfriend okopo edwuma ma no abrewo na anadwo osentuntum all because okoto abade amisrebe mo abaye MP nti sasawa so MP sabe ikiteni mpadwen if you reasoner na nka bohwa abrewe mpo no ho na at least idimpuntu abakro no ono no wa ye ni peyin na so ne nananom wo ho pedwuma ma ne nananom no ne mba wo ho ma wona edwuma na wanye na mofreme wo ye edwuma at the end of the day nana MPP ba yi NDC ba yi omo amama edwuma wa aba na akoto ya mfaso aba so ntina na 100 series to enyefe enyede onkwa wo ma na adwen wo wo busuafo na adwen wo endwen Ghana fo na woto abode ma ho. It is about time the youth has to rise up to the occasion without fear or favor. We will say truth to power without fear or favor. We are not here to favor anybody. After all, you don't feed us, the politicians, you don't feed us, you don't give us anything. So why do I have to be afraid of telling you the truth? I will say the truth to you. Well, however and wherever and whatever you take it, I've said it already. I don't care about your comments outside. We have to be vigilant as youth. We have to rise up to the occasion. We have to be on their toes. Keep them on their toes. If they are misbehaving, tell them, hey, MP, Jimmy. We have to tell them, MP, say no. You have to speak to them. Now, by honorable, but now we are never do honorable. Madam, you job my brother. Honorable, you want to can tell no, Yashi, in a by obey 100 cities. Oh, honorable, bay, oh, Ghana. They do honorable more quadra because we have 100 cities. Why can one out? Never. So original wakaseti me munyi Ghana ni GNDC atano tu kwahye wono MPP atano kwahye wono so odu election na akwahye aba de ntina se yekoto aba Ghana mbra makwan de yekoto aba ode hye wo party atano na doko ana bin why wa hye party ataro wa doko because me said that me hu bi that there but se me bi so esi that there be afan okokoto aba wo ye Ghana ni koto wa aba emro no so a bra but ne fie coalition center or say police kokohwe because that movement no you are a Ghanaian, true Ghanaian. After the election and after the election ne baba after what a campaign ya the identity roko but in prem ya aban ba ye ya only for 6 months in pwe there wo ye Ghana ni election na etwem dwen sagane ni dwen kwakan so manya ye womi na John Dramani Mahama yo manpanyi na na aban obo tutu nneoma yi men shen bibi atare men shen bisa rogo na dwen do man Ghana bokoro ayende de ya wa hade ya baka no kore no enti wonsu wo firi ya wa afomde ayende ya baka but wonsu e wo firi no dwen na dwen kwakan na dwen Ghana ne mpunto enti wa obeti fi ya we university onye edwuma yi so yo fe ube ye university 2 years 3 years or fi enjoy yo fe the abo ba ho kapa na ko school obi akoye oil and gas hwe ebo ne cost obi akoye medicine hwe na bo na we wa betene fi na wa so apa ho hwe na hwe free for 3 good years we school do ye edwuma ma che wo ka no afi one burden aba da wo. What be a liability to the family? What be a liability to the mother or the parent? Instead, this time around, onye juma ye emma no so maame no ote no do abakakra. Afi maame na papa ne wo no wa pa ho na wo bo no ho ka. Na edidi mu kro ye de. Ghana oman be ne wo mu no. Oman be ne wo mu no. Ya ka no kra was me yanka. Oman be ne wo mu. And the electricity no bo kra akosoro. Electricity no bo akosoro. Main council by 14%. Electricity. And this time around, electricity no bo akosoro. Me yentumu ntuama ya bre. Ende to prepaid on chebi and prepaid nasa. Ende to prepaid 100 cities 1 week krondu. 1 week krondu 100 cities 1 week krondu. Obi to prepaid 200 cities. Or use baby who be not prepaid nasa. So is that the economy or the Ghana that we are all looking for? No. It's about time one. All the me in any break as Ghana. On 4 years no so how can baby. Papa can ski go now so 47 minutes after 6. Good morning. Livia Boko.
I'm an out more.
Wow.
Champion Shama.
Aisha. And pay BBI come out.
Yamanado. Ya baby do yazi.
Very well.
Chanyamia.
I for one or two from Wemo. Maybe and pay that is me how. That's my take. It's your best take.
Yeah.
I want to pay. Me how no. But that green asked me. I am speaking as a journalist. I'm speaking as Ghanaian. Void of political affiliation. Me I made in Ghana as a man the last time I met Waba. Because me would about to say or young for sure them mammy. Me meant to Aba. Say be a next election in a Ubibo convincing ma. I want to see somebody or your will and so by your money. But I'm paying for what back from me now. I don't see that eagerness in them.
Okay.
Me who say we are deno sa eagerness and say me person your money. Me who me. But I'm waiting for a particular day or baba. Me who obia say be nenu aye ko e wo Ghana ho so pedo ye Ghana ye. That is where I will vote. But until then, I don't remember the last time I voted. Last election I didn't vote. I was with boss. Nana digina me na air rounds. Yeah, polling stations na dey. I didn't vote. He even asked me say, "No, he said what to about to the boss me toy." Na me try na go shida I will go and vote. He was even forcing me say men photo so boss Marty. I didn't vote. Because me say me to abana for so be amaso mame.
Yeah.
For one to me na enquire she one.
Yeah, my me in charge of free na na me ncha wa wo sofo ba ko pe prophet and sofo boko.
Okay.
And the ministry nkomonte boko be will be anu na pay am a bit shop papa. I can say many bebre and me feed there sometimes no. My man na ye woman no. Baby a yesua de kakedu na baby a sesa na ya be boduru no. Se ehu de sikanyi wo wa bi o ye sikanyi pa no sikanyi bia na yanko ye sikanyi o sikanyi bia na yanko ye sikanyi se ehu de sikanyi na yanko ye bia no ho kyere ana oyin na no jero piade bi fi no ho no da kan na zano it could you imagine that ya started about 1992 ya ba 96 ya ba 2000 ya ba 2004 ya ba 2008 2012 2016 2020, 2024, you will 2025. Many will say, and Kofoda was you had the work in the 1992 to 2025. If you mean your chalk, a teacher for your chalk, now what I shall our classrooms. School in Tala, Bobway, and one from a batinado, Bobway. I don't know be someone there. I'm a meeting, Sister, some yellow Caribbean. I don't know the government hospital, and I mean by na Cape Coast and Takwada and Accra. But the politician you allow him for Oko. Bisa so politician you allow. But Oko, I said you Ghana and Okabuchi. Oh, politicians in the average, very good. It's our now.
Nancy, Vice President to cry.
And to know, on now, one man ya to Abama. Don't be an apple zini na ye na ye tu ya ko no on ya da no ye because you koyi no I will know what you ye ni enti machines are no kwa bochira what the yareba no per the resource Ghana ye wo e ba no chere da machines ye tu ye bi Ghana ha but o ye na wa kwa hard no na kwa ku wo ho akwa ka bre wo ho na no wa fa plane wa kwa bochi. Number 2, free SHS here with the bay. Averagely, politicians are here in one bokobi. Sir, but point politicians are here in free SHS one bokobi. Another work of private and I work of school about men. because what to ya ni zan wa dabi on fa
okay
and he said I read the minimum kitty na mobile bodo madreba na on ya da me yem payim fo no wo ba mo kwane de ye you no ba ye pepepe na ye ba ben won kekere bi po and so do election time on ba cha second oba ba cha matches
me just last election ya ekwekunfi constituency watch pine tree.
Yeah, watch
Wellington boots.
Yeah,
and I watch in Chin watch it.
Yes, and see, because of why a system on when you know, about brand son when you scarf to Wellington boots. Obey brand son when you scarf to second. It's why a system in a day, time no swana. Not so the second Wellington boots in but entry reject. They will convince you. What system in a high Wellington boots in a buyadin. Chanyan Sambona season, no boyazan. Matches no box kwa no when you scan what they are to me. Into election time, Obanas or Dominion Manoa. I went to the radio, that's the TV there, ya to Abama MP, the year quan now I said, or Kado Bay, or on ye, the madam, and I walk on a second or damn on. Walk on a matches no damn on. Walk on any. I second or down more than 40 for
50 cities.
But
Obey
no system no ye kakra. And I will queenie and at Simuni, it will be big a crown, a 2 minute second, a 2 minute Wellington boot, a 2 minute Tawin Sambo, maybe Wiguma, or by Barreject. NG, because well at that don't know, or one more.
Yeah.
And I catch a day, and you was a can, and you would the minimum me here. Young was much I say, yes, good and I say, Yanaka, when I say, yet to a bubble one, Brandon Bay. On rock on you there, and Anjin Peswa and Yendama. It's a couldn't be about for Bayano, about for Nawai. Because of system, what all? It's a day make a day, and I have a radio do in the MP day, in the MP that and lay and 1 pound will move ya. There was MP who quan Anjin Sky did that. Nimpo more than 5,000. Let's assume 2,000 you qua for 1 movie, a second, a quarter boy. Calculate. It's all put in there on you and we or down more than that. It's all the system. You know why we system in such a way, yeah, to be moving your bed bread, man.
But I think, sir, to me, Mufuno, I said, yeah, this year, no, if I should use this word, yeah, because this election, you called the other man who said, to me, Mufuna, we are reasoning now.
On the make sure that your reason up. Reason happening in the NPP ATS will be paid. Play that to two, it be more waddle. Dealing with the Yansan, Yankafa, Ebia, Yamahama, and Fanambra. So I did your Mahama Bay and catch them the 6 months in Pondi. But watch a dollars.
You
watch a dollars. Hey, tip of iceberg, Kawabe TV, behind the scenes in the Polyman call. Because I commentary war Mali.
Okay, Bamako.
Na supporters kwa na we won fi Ghana ba Mali no and belong to them party of power na entumu nkobi
they are and World Cup na
yes
party funa
no push one ko obi an wa we gwan no with that page mo why
sure
it is a fee that's one kasa as a politician as a president ebo ye dwuma wa Ghana ha ma Ghana fo ye dwuma ye e na ye won ha
I wanna call yanka basen aba
na make sure that
remember am fa ye ntwomansa last na menye boss na na de gia na no so then ka okọ say US we said am say we could be program every year bia okọ na o hwe how and no okọ no ntumu nkontin ka obohwe de obo wuwe na ma emi ma akwa akogina na nem am say akwa me de mo kwa me mbo say me nya ma wanko
very good
so wo kwa wo ma pa de me ma wanko after na minim so do be fufu kwa de
ah but say
ya ko do US
na but say
na we are we
hands on the other politicians are some but it says system in here na ka your holidays put no ikedi wo na aba so my phone one pere be ben one memo e bia average ye be ba so kakra na ke feed there kwa ke your holidays na ekeza ko holidays na ekezi na aba ke nduma we gbe wa Ghana ha aba na edwuma private edwuma na why a system in such a way awankasa asetimenyu no wankasa wo nto bede edwuma na hey 2 bedrooms for kitchen toilet and bath what we pay It's a brother man.
It's no crab. It's monthly.
It is a yes in Choni, whether with TV do, whether with television, not to the American. Say, hey, Coco 100 never Ghana, whether sports or whether news or whatever, they can in Aboma. No more 98. We did do a politician here, we say.
So,
as I say, I want to say, boy, let's as I say,
even if you invite me,
I'm not saying a message. As I make a message, yeah, 100. No more 95%. Crazy. It's a then pay for it to the back and pay for your social one. All this way take lead. Yes, and I make a chow.
But your mom, why are them?
20 into no.
I had your mom, why are
there?
Say loyalty. Why you're there, someone our boy or sacrificing and trophy. Why one man unlike and even and trophy now will be announced for cassette. And I want that this Mugabe and Nomia brother Mugabe named by them TV XYZ. Why more than brother? What these people they spoke
behind the scene. Answer me child there. You need no
about. I think so. Kwame Minka was a day. And now one man say public relation BB. Mugabe is crying. He is complaining.
Abba Bruni journalist. No say or corner Abia American president Salman appointment in a way Jenny CNN anymore. Abba Bruni journalist. Never penny. That system. The system, other body journalists, they would on them phone, no, crowd.
No contract or TV station or because of why political.
Yes,
only mobile. And now we need 1 year any mobile.
I mean, that's what making
why a TV
1 year, not a 30 years.
To me, CB.
That just land them
with political appointment or the president.
Land them for Nibi. Now imagine that the school can
resign and go.
Now the system. It's a system make catch away there. Credit them private schools we are 1.5, 300 Ghana, 400 Ghana, 500 Ghana. You want 31 good days. 31 solid good days.
Facing them crash.
That's a woman more than me. Sikafia down the Monumia. In your Bible, Nebeja. Bible, Nebeja, appointment on Nebeja, into a make committee sign there. Until that, the system of us, a son of Ghana had. Politicians in the band will be time Yesu Baba. Bibia no about sada. Yes, I'm telling you the fact.
I for a baby so na yen twa no mbran go first.
Nshaba meyenda ahwafo ase na menka kaka mfa kan so dia na woni wo friend say sawadogo kan kwa mamura ho. Out pa. Embraso say Ghana mpinfo yan education system now say yan system tie no dos tie no edos so practicals no oboni ne ba at school dem o hwese na esi ye cameras se na esi generators se na esi chesa nyama bebre na kwahwe bibini ne ba ya de aponcha to so name ne part akokwa to so name ne part hwe What me compare wo dia ma oboni ne ba kan want to compare want me ye we kwa emfa
no ekwe pa remember I mo me bufu point there no hu enyom this is my hand this is my hand this is my bottom
Pythagoras theorem just basa
me question now no
me chemistry me elective chemistry one was a titration and when the red litmus paper came me osmosis
we play a Fabio guy osmosis we play a Fabio guy obokotoko so about near about small boy within 9 years was on the bed so be no boko school Kumasi Sokotoko Kumasi that time in the video now small boy in the class no we fool it's boy Fabio Gamo travel 2 seasons free and baba not the band and the first 1 year now no
education system na problem I say
ogoni nim say na baba board achi a onu kwa akọjoin academy no we train akra na ma Ghana ni akọ akra no pese obonyum checha cho say kwa katina year science na be doctor be nurse ogoni nti sa ogoni ne be talent precious to him or her on didn't ban a talent one group I would say. Now walk running the by or see a person boy ya for yana for training no over. Walk na a school day was up or so my man say person ya nurse doctor and to go school. Let me who don't want program about training. Won't to me into here's the time I Ghana pumping for once nurse. Now to train Ghana any education system we here because send a yes if I Ghana education. See, I say, yen challenge ya abrafona, dabi we can't. Yen to me fiam says I be a crayfiam on it. Be that tomato square ever crayfiam.
Tomatoes, what are you saying?
It is a tomatoes. It is a near Ebia, the business for what one wash a family man. Nanka Shabagana put Banaka crap. State farms, yeah, oh, you be a tell man to me.
I see a crayfiam on
it. Shaba, Miss me pay dear, what better than research. Just an oboe education, dear was one to me. One buy him a walk be woke said a million barrel. One buy him. Yet,
my link money and coffee sports. I was the day I can argue. They are one I can. To our wolf years, so on so soon, they are once by your bomb of my Ghana. Go to know half an attempt. 3 minutes after 7, I wish I meet you more than a member. The baby, 31 days of the sports.
Ishaba, but you do my good 31 days as a teacher. Now I'm 300 cities. For what purpose? 31 good days.
What's wrong with say? Sikenya maimu. Sikenya maimu.
Missy H.A. one by that time, me and home.
Sankuni bebo pa minsumabo lelelele say o wodo doko boko mato eso ebo dede se eko kamalu kamashu haka dunia yechi woyo yawa magana wie musumfo jojare ni se upe programs papa ahwe. To say entertainment shows, Brazuca sports, political news, live worship, and in the Kikawa. Michelle Bo Ushe PH-ONETV, Unuunda, and Musum for Georgia Reni.
Elevation way, the money way, keep watching PH-ONETV. Hardo.
Other for Raja Sumbian count where a divine hour a bread and ye are share PH-ONETV. A Monday 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Many of you for Raja you may so the people but they say. A dear and a dawso, Yariana dawso, a maniana dawso, a titina dawso. So obi the edge with Japadia free will serve. So I were open a war. Ya too soon sumo Yariamo ya boja. Say what bravo, a dear Biodo, Sabe Soma and ye. We are gold, Juma, Oka Winyashi. We are Juma and Koso. The year so be spiritual for the one. Then was she disun sumon como. Na amawa brabone a see and more how amania and now so. Near Niabre and I'm for number it was screen I say. When the spiritual for the one ever share. Ewa asante mantemu ekura ye frɛ de atwema mpataseɛ usi kuma sekejetia but modi aso be fatre de ka usi wotre de junction kasa wo kwa mpataseɛ the numbers na wo screen aseɛ no frɛ sa wo spiritual for the one mehia bibia ne hon me wurade ntumi fa spiritual for the one ye me wa upper east ufre bolega e concept e boko kuro bi wo ye frɛ ne sepila e ho so be wo spiritual for the one e wo honom and I'm saying when Nigeria, Imo State, Owerri, in Nekede town, behind the Polytechnic. I want to so much spiritual for that one a shia or how many a down so I'm a never a down so. So you soon so much among Kwadi, Fabra spiritual for the one and him. A radinka on your can say, share our PH-1 TV now a fire with Jano Shawa Obeba.
Ghana adehyimaima yɛfrɛ me agudie ɛnɛ yi sɛ ohun ma ɔkasafo yi ni so a na yɛ mmebu no enti ɛna me wɔ ha esan sɛ wɔn ne yɛn daakye enti ɛho hia bebree sɛ yɛma yɛn ni ɛkɔ wɔn nteteɛ ɛne wɔn hwɛ ho wɔ dwumadie yi so yɛbɛkasa afa ho mesua ho yɛn daadaa pomodene na yɛatenetene na yɛakyerɛkyerɛ mmebu no ɛwɔ wɔn ani so ade hunu ho a aburoni frɛ no sɛ career guidance. Eno ti na PH-1 TV ahyehyɛ dwumadie soronko a wato din the youth focus ama aboa mabrabo ayɛ fɛ ayɛ akɔnɔ na ayɛ krabɛhwɛ na aboa ma ɔman Ghana nso enya ne ntoma apɛfra eno nti hyɛ me PH-1 TV ɛbrɛ de saa dwumadie ɛbrɛwi ɔwofo a wohwɛ me wo so kyɛfa wo enti eduru hɔ a frɛ wabɔfra na munsi nkonwa bebu na wo so wohwɛ me frɛ wo nyanko na ɔmfrɛ ne nyanko na monsi nkonwa na monhwɛ dwumadie the youth focus empowering young minds and fostering growth for creating a brighter future.
Now I say na mensanso mema akwaba anapay men from the PH-1 television Ghana today Sunday. Almost 9 minutes after 7. Na tere me din kan control no. Do edini tewu de ma akopam de nondu bobo ya bosod. But then they be yedri anambra yedri do sour time. Or all the sports update or tidbits in and around the world of sports. Or the bread war. Sawa.
Oh, champion is
Rahman. Sawa dogo. Sawa dede. Sawa dedo. Sawa wow.
What's that?
So we have
Yaminadum.
How much you sorry to them?
I do. Say that. Now if you are fast and as a cry say so how much they start here so
but good
I saw best 6-7 nobody needs to do papa
now and I play some more
and some na sports so yaka sports I'm the Ghana for no it be wide football but sports yeah different federations. You arm wrestling, you boxing, you badminton, athletics, you wrestling, Nina sports.
Yeah.
I mean, see PH-1 television, yes, sports and your football. And say they about arm wrestling, kakra. Na my news kakra arm wrestling. I able to me yes about brown one. Now I'm a football technology kakra. Also on channel Obabado America. Also as a Winston Baba.
Okay.
Plus football news Caribbean page. Yes about brown one.
And on that note, sour time, Yanko, the women.
Fantastic good morning, and you know, Yankrena, Yemfegimizano, Jam Fambrawan, and Dano pay our Ghana today, though, now Abdul Rahman Sawadogo Sawadi, and I pay Martina Sefe, Meze, Yana Gruzim in some Kakra, Yensa Kano, Meze Brown, Yanda A plus I say, ana Francis Logi anope one awarding summon egun kratado ema owuresa wadogo meze wonsam dede meze brown wa PH1 television yan charo ho yanshan samana se yemfemfe Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation na ho ena eda no wori dwumezin otume abado ewa Greater Accra na mpanyifo chirama oyaza wa appoint Madam Lydia Donko donda wonano ewa nkran na according to them no wonye Ghana Football Association na wonyiwan aka aboma wobahwe na wetum watutu bibia ye ema Ghana yan Arm Wrestling Federation no ono so akoye inti Madam Lydia Donko ono the television no do ano pay a winsem jaza to nenim Right to Dream Academy ya academy bi a Ghana muda yes new run of Denmark wafan Tom Vernon na Denmark wano kwa no osan with team wo ho a wafan FC Norgeland we produce players bebre odiama Ghana ebiti de Kudus Mohammed Kamadini Suleiman Muina we Right to Dream Academy one product na onche bia no eyinu wo kope e America or your field of technology RoboFest World Championship Arabado ewa America na obahwe na wetu wa participate be or your 15th to 17th May ya ewa Michigan America na RoboFest World Championship ababada Right to Dream Academy once we could be anope a winsem jaza to nenim Spanish La Liga onche yebowie na yebowie no oyaza Africa players one bozin busu ni ewa Spanish La Liga no nomination aba Ghana yenye 2 players one Enak Williams Enafi Abdul Mumin one nominates one ewa La Liga 2024-2025 Africa MVP Awards no wana eno obenya and some oba one trustian Jazabama one Director General of National Sports Authority Oroya of Ampafo Ankara na wabaka chayande owom the embra Ghana mampanyin John Dramani Mahama owo position no obaka chayande so onya power Univero Stadia a watato apro no obeye renovation try obakodo no ono na yaw Ampafo Ankara wabaka chayan the uncheck Cape Coast Sports Stadium in Afi Secondary Sports Stadium and was in Sabaka no renovation works and akwado dom robaya Ghana Univero Stadium no so we tum wa konkan on a yaw Ampafo Ankara then some kakra on so zaba Ghana on this 15 yari champion player John Ando on Chelbia Olba travel na wa Brazil eben azun orkaya orkopwe e was Santos Academy na Santos no owona Wood Pele obono ball owona Neymar Junior obono ball enso okopwe wa oye 2 months trials busom onkurunkule bien no onye Santos Academy onwalo ko try na so okọ na performance okoye a obasan Ozama Santos ewa Brazil enti John Ando Ghana U15 player no na wonsam kakra ena yazamo one Ghana Federation of American Football GFAF in collaboration with Ghana Education Service GES no was organized first ever 10 days coaching clinic at University of Ghana Rugby Stadium ho nyame yadma Monday obasini kwei ena washase on the 12th May kapim 23rd May no na damidwumezen obabado anope yaza wonsam yaza brawona yebegina na kakra yensa kam ewe finsire mo no jetum yezesi na ya henim ewa abrochi me entamtamahar champion amankwa mam Calvin De Bruyne maka cha dada this season owia onyi Man City onyi won nyi contract bia eda no obotogwa the team on wo for one Napoli was wapeno anope ya Calvin De Bruyne also consider no be pay e team Liverpool and the secretary De Bruyne so ekopem e wele pua ena wensem ena yazaba coach Carlo Ancelotti maka chodo onche bia orokwa Brazil na waka for one national team no na also ono oye Real Madrid supporter and so whether orokwa Brazil or national team coach no urban club football team or support no oye Real Madrid oye Carlo Ancelotti then some kakra ono so zaba na Deco ye Barcelona sporting director na Deco oza training the since ya base team na oswa no ye were 2 players bi wo wa on won the wokita base team no oye ban players also ya Rafinha and afi Lamine Yamal Rafinha Lamine Yamal we two players says ya wakita Barca team no on ya ensama Barca sporting director Deco and down the playing so other man afi one more Florian Wait Bayern for Leverkusen one player no na Bayern Munich when you aber Man City once when you aber the one ya attacker na when you be juma ahomachia meets no crowd between Man City and the Leverkusen in paying for say Man City no one for 150 million euros one fambra na se wonya wazeba pe Florian Wirtz no wo beje no mu e ma no so ebisa kan azama Man City Sampdoria enkano ina kaitare Serie A teams have one performance okoye pa na Sampdoria fono ena waka ho but anopeya team akọ relegation relegation wakọ no oye third division ewo Italy na Sampdoria wakọ oyare wasampa third division wababa Serie B answer wa be Serie A ono so ewensem Jazama one Sandro Tonali ye Italian Newcastle United midfielder Manchester United was a Europa League now we qualify next season and we UEFA Champions League we iska 100 million euros was a come team Newcastle na Sandro Tonali also abakansa ewa Manchester United and here Korea ya Argentine Inter Milan attacker na Mexico team wafon Tigres was ubotua 6 million euros was ama Inter Milan na Angel Korea also ekope ewa Mexico anope ewensam dede Jaza Brawana yebegine na kakra yensa kano yezesi nyame yadma anwubre 7 p.m. we share all the highlights ewo Europe all the highlights ewo Africa all the highlights ni na no yeboboabo ano na anwubre 7 p.m. yeze wensaman yeze Abrawan menda A+ ase ena afi Francis Logi wasn't some gun kateda anope Abdurrahman Sawadogo kaka mensa kano metru meze Abrawan na mencha buy more boutique and have a Philanan enterprise on your Ura Big Daddy and a baby will be ano make sure ye papa bossman you want me see na ya admin you be 7 p.m. yeah we pa batos madam
batos no way there
we what's all the line yeah all the line it's batos baby will be am make sure
madam makan no so batos or there na
yeah and the player na me wear my friend says
and if all the pa okay tira madam in account
you never in account pepe dabi
bim makan
the do gina no gina yeah
na yanhwe
madas madas
abusia eti Abdul Rahman Sawadogo Sawadede Sawawawa the all the sports updates ni na no anope or the abro exactly 19 minutes after 7 me twam ha ba meba yede do bonka taru aba cancer me yede do mbu elu wa obra.
Demonic doctrines. Ellen the entity were must say last year 2023. Mashampa what that. Miko Wedno, replace you, Mr. Masman. Mashampa what that. Miko Wedno, replace you, Mr. Masman. Mashampa what that. Only 2 points in the year. Somebody your make a see. What to call Copa? Know your number, you should know your color, you should know your angel, you should know your element, and you should know your work. And somebody your man can see to go up and I was in more. Now, me no man can see, oh, man, make me get on. What's young boys and day? Yes, and that, young cock was a Shanyako. If it's all about him, yes, all the way Jimmy Jomo Conquer. What would you want? What you want? Yes, one way Jimmy. Here and the same, would you dear and the same, would you dear and the same, why would you be? I will be okay, and the way it's what I say. Let the GDP, I will be with GDP. In the name of Jesus. And who is mentioning the name of Casaperu? Everybody. No, he's not mentioning the name. that means they won't.
Admission. We are JHS and I say SHS graduates. Na se we need jinsem chosuku pa ho dia. Ene efrani twemu e wo PH-1 Media Training Institute. Omo eye courses be to say TV and radio presentation, camera handling, 2D and 3D animation, graphic designing, marketing, MCR, NLF, sound engineering. Omo wo achretre for mo de odo ene abotre extra de. Na omo wo hostel facilities ne sentino. Ufie chichi anase benche ye kra. Ubetimi aba beto wo forms. Na omo lecture time eye weekdays and weekend days. Na attachments nso de eye rest assured. Omo ma special packages for first 50 students ebe enrolling wo school mo hon. Ubetimi ho mo twa kwan e wo Agona Swedo Liberty Junction. Anase ubetimi from Ahomachu Foiso 054 025 2582 Anase 055 929 9482. PH-1 Media Training Institute say where talent never dies.
Yama achi sonko kra yam from PH-1 television Ghana today sunie anopay bebe yedu no eye de bon krata ho na pod na yehwe na yetumi na yede abrewo nwumoku a wo boyen anopay merepum no abeti Aisha ne nkan ode mu nchechemu no nyina no obotumi na ode abrewo Generational Believers Worship Center oya Bishop Isaac Osel na Orifrey Damaranso na oya Reform Mixture Dr. Ajimai, the heart doctor. PH-1 Media Training Institute, where boy, Pipeda, ye kukudam, was and church, but more than ever pay conform. Maybe be on to Mononco. The Vision of Football Bar Clinic, Bankesim, or Pentecost School, Pentecost Preparatory School. Dr. Richard Pamna Boafo, Obutu. Gasto and Menso Plus Mixture, what they do, Papa, but God, or Gasto Mixture, Menso Plus Mixture, Poster Plus Mixture, Ninano. Echo or pharmacy shop and herbal shops are a benny biat. Make out you may chogu. Or social media handles Nina PH-1 Radio, PH-1 Radio, Abe Fontaine free alcohol ma. Wotumina in semi be itumina 80. The man so and you live on Facebook. And to about that about Facebook and Prempriana, Echo like it. Now comment we are pia share no more be nso nya be hwe ko YouTube nso at the same time PH-1 TV on YouTube ekohwa ebotum na enya enseme bi ahwe dwumadi bi ahwe ho mo ekwa bomos na de eba like na subscribe to the channel say subscriber chese yaba live benye notification na akrekodo pa wona wodemu no na chese wo hwe dwumadi bi okodo e PH-1 television nti channel so famam ewo damokwan afeyem ko studio bi na Aisha on father bon krata na pod no ntum on father Aisha bibi aboko de
yeah bibi aboko
bibi ade de na kwa
oh yeah bibi ade de na kwa
very well ana paper personal report am dey fin ho nzam mu ana
ba ku bi na wo
na the night was all over and the night was all over
oh yeah
and yeah nti ne yehwe baby a bode ne ho den ba kwa ko ana
eno ano no
yehwe de ebesi from oyesa me dey fin nsensami mu afi for me room paper ben no kra na yenko
okay daily analyst and dan pay yansanso emo akwa babio said dan no we fide kase no eda so eda PH-1 TV on so share PH-1 Ghana today dan no na ma main for and share do bakata no so enfremon so dia na daily analyst na ekwominsem and dan pay ya me back in kan emu ensam no so edi ama so dia na wo hwe daily analyst ni mi asay na 24-hour economy won sensementi na mampani John Dramani Mahama ni penifo omo so present aye cars ahodro so edi ama Ghana Police Service wo hwe aye daily analyst ni mi asay na cars no je sisi ni am kama we ya mon chew na mo so edi ma aye Ghana Police Service for mo so ba boa na dwumedi omudi e mo akache etumi so SCP esita saso no wura aye aduzi enso edi samba ko eni so edi abato abantene nyina efa aye opani esami jemfi no nse so se ne apacho na acha se wa ba gbantia wa pacho na se enkosi aga eno ensesa dollars na acha so de ma aye ne na aga do se ensesa hwe twe ensama adozi nso edi abato abantene a wo hwe daily analyst ni mi ase ne so a bon dero enda anapei saso ena owura edubu ahen nso ne sense mi ase yansan so yen kwanka chi ne bion over aya Jane WCL contract won sense me ase yansan so yanko enkwanka chi ne bion so eno so nya daily analysis eni mi ase ne so eno so ebon dero and dan pay na wo hwa daily analysis ko ne so mu a na cha se mampani John Dramani Mahama ne fohin na cha se de eni mi ase ninsamo a eka ewo katafa atwa so mienu ene enan no nsamo ya kan kire mu amampani John Dramani Muhammad so nsamo akun ni so da wato abantene se krokro 2026 no na chasa ka bia na chasa ukopiem energy sector Ghana di bia no se obeya den o hye Ghana boso basatu ni na wo hwa kan ni so na 80 billion Ghana cedis we ka ukopiem energy sector so Ghana so ya di amampani John Dramani Muhammad so de nyama egugu akwenkwa 2026 no na chasa wetumi so esi ano anaso wetumi so etwene nyina so na bia so etumi so akọ enkan na metia kas wa France do baka ata no so edi amount so dia na de new publisher na mede etra so edi amount wo share the new publisher so eni ha say no so dia na lawyer bi so na no so edi one enso akon so edi ama over edubu ahia se ensan so wonga chi ni bio esan say I say Ghana state secret may go public. Ghana secret. And I say Ghana state secret may go public. Lawyer wants over re-arrest of Edu Buahin. And someone about to want to say, I see and I'm watching Edu Buahin bill. And I say Ghana secret. And I say state secret no. I was like I want to be now. I saw I want to say Edu Buahin about Bantia back secret. I did just say I walk cross so my Ghana no abakana say watching bill there. Na enwa so omo yesa because Ghana secretary say ma abontene in some already do one say kan so no so fact and no so e de e kan to lo e bia so ni some o de abato abonte the new publishing so eno so e bon dero and da anapay sa so no kopia mu e won sewom adoji do ne no fa wo hwe nya asam keto ani nan say MC confirmation e won sensem onua ade honorable dompre eni ni na sefo no ne no fo anya asam ketwa omodi apemani nye papa person sem MC ya boni din se no ana ya gine ya de atum sem ono ana chese wo pe nsewom adoji MC ya ono ana ya confirm so ono ana chese ye MC ya wo sem Philibert Salom ono ana chese ya boni din so ombaye MC
but according to the paper no the transparency questioned and in Sawom MC's confirmation right
yes
na chese afano nje ntum se Wosusu de bi ashada anya fine pare yentum anko de mu anna ho wosusu de there has been kululu bi wom with regards to the confirmation of the buyer then answer wa confirm
ya boni din so
whether you question the transparency of it or not we declare so and Oru Atachia is the lawyer for Oru Edubuahin on the lawyer na and some more can I say wa kwakwache oye Edubuahin biom no se mpemfo anhwe na wandwi hu biom na wenja na ma wankwa anhwa oman no ne secret bi baba bont na meaning secret Edubuahin kra and so this man is becoming so powerful them charges are what the born na them skebi afa for nzas them is can wa baba bont wa bakade or the sponsor John Mahama I want a campaign to be to talk us the man what the campaign but the paper back the massive na samna akwado mention who any better and further responsibility from the Obia who are accusing that is the party and this and as is the lawyer so say there are secrets into the real arrest of this Oye Edubuahin Obama Ghana any secret be na about one thing and secret be no me pada abrenti papa yi wa achini won kire na ye secret kuro ho no mfa mbra bonten ma ye hwe obi so bakada say the lawyer no will play oye antics bi or the humbiri shaban ni mu say say wo nje abrenti na secret baba so oye lawyer and no to me play any oye antics to make sure that the client no ho obey exonerated but I say yantia so yanko hinani
okay ya trust dia na that's why for the new publisher wo sha asese na say post for so akwachi akwantufo bi a omo so say eye etro ehso omo ho sa so na bulletin so ka ho ene ganja na ganja no say joba
o kan den wi na ganja
yes.
Now, what is the difference between we and ganja? Me so now them.
No way I couldn't.
When your boys nanto.
When some no one answer your mom ye na me no.
So for baby some ganja na me dem.
And I don't know into no where I be omutu kwanya sanya manyama no so ehso omo ho. Na ma me fa the new publishing fancy I say na me fa the daily gist and fan trust and film so dia. Now share the delegates Katafa Trasomian so ya say national security chief arrested over killing 5 in Insawam. Hey and I just say Insawam we na see ya no eya ginisem ya cha national security chief bin so ya cha ni nan sem wa musu so we kokokun nkrofo eya inson ewo eya Insawam wo share eya the delegates ni ha say na I think said national security chief no nimfo na just say ede ni mi say na nanso ankofo so edede ne sane na asefo na wo share the delegates Katafa atwa so miensa nso a yesi Kennedy Japan was never slapped with $18 million fine in a nasty case. Me say the delegates and I just say make ho ensam no yesi Kennedy Japan was never slapped with $18 million fine in Anas case. Hey, I think that will be a for Anas ni aid nana so Waba Mountain no so Eddie Sansam no Eddie to just a Kennedy was never slapped with $18 million fine in Anas case. Right.
Worry. Oh, sir, Kennedy na ne aid na waba bonten waba kade nsem na okodo na cases na case anase de no call US court man oboto gbade court na fine on abo Kennedy upon $18 million ben na dade ba no yenya enti bi da de no what do aba I think $500,000 or something like that but we need aid na kade onya no kre dem oba wudi kan ba bonten the court are fine honorable Kennedy $18 million no kre bia yin ti we Kennedy a compare kon Japan aid and also so they aba public there wasn't any fine or so ever them court ruling no to me by
okay but wo share ason say ni sir see AG drugs amio confit to court in $2 million Sky Train deal.
Attorney General and they Amiyo Kumfi and one man, where you two, and what now for $2 million or a Sky Train deal. You hear what will happen. Say Attorney General.
This court and some.
But Attorney General, so be also seen there. A beer na Katasana Proya for one size a man's cake could do one. And he is on it already. But as to where that baby over could be. And then Ghana Fina or arrest and there you can arrest. Prosecution you can prosecute. But at the end of the day, no, what will be the outcome of it? Being a Dubois and watching your cancer basically, yeah, the mama more the campaign yeah there. We also need to watch it, at least no so no could be woman or bottom or the about one. So let's wait and see what the Attorney General will do with or the arrest of or the prosecution of a confirm. So let's go. Okay, then Mamentia head over Katana so and Famon so they are not the new crusading guide and I made the air so at the ammo. Now NPP ni Baku Sweden some Baku and Sweden water abundant. Next one they water say who instructed a Dubois to buy cars for Mahama. Israel where say I said who instructed a Dubois to buy cars for Mahama? I know what I say.
say MPP Nidino.
Okay, wait.
But who share ni me say na
this man. Original crowd or MPP one primary cinema. And yes, okay. And he Obi Samana, who instructed Edubuan to buy cars for Mahama. Unless it's okay, MPP insider. Okay, we original we friendly. Original MPP one presidential primary cinema.
Yes.
Me friendly. Me.
Ntono Obisa.
Okay.
Someone.
Let's move on. Details in it. Just in your paper, you can details.
We have the new crusading guide, and also but here more and some. So the new crusading guide, the Chronomun Sono. Anas, and a year or Kennedy Japan, who sent Semia, and I say, and also a bone the new crusading guide. I say, Anas speaks on U.S. court judgment as a Canadian Japan couldn't prove corruption claims against me. Nti we Anas eno so ne smada wato awantene sem ora Canada Japan tumi improve ne katashan papa ya na say nsem wado toto no so wantumi improve say dey ya na meka ya de fa Anas so ene ntine we ene bigina so e de akasa so wantumi improve we ensem a Anas so e de abato awantene sa so na UG buachi entry enso de saba ko ne so da wato awantene we ina so e fa MP for so je ya so mo du gu akomsina be 2028 abato de ene mo motumi so etumi edi enkunim ozo amunko omun yina enfem bom na sina ba ya omun yina so betumi so aka omun abom na enkunim de etumi aba edi ama omun ewo abatu ye di emi 2028 abatu we nsam am eye yuji buache enso edi abato abantire nhiraba I think say yenye yina
purpose na isi wo okay
purpose na fese na enkoja so
okay
ba ku to fom na eno na ye yi bi won
the air one here no
say o say ekojo so but I say ba ku no ntino yanto ade bia na
yanko yanto ade
okay yanto ade dia na cha say me ne wo ekopiem we National Believers Worship Center omo akache na Bishop Isaac Osaso menka che so ho bia na tete wo no Mr. Fubadan no botu ase edi amao saso na wo ko na akache wo no so e bia na sunsum ye de bi na tete wom anase bia na wo dia no woto ade ayento wo ba ka si jo sa de na wo to no obi antumi ntobi e ba nse ntwe ye e ma abrabo no entumi sipi ensita saso anase bia no so wo hwame sunsum eye mpemu agro bi etumi ni ubedi abasa abasa na ho aye yi se ba nsa na ja say sunsum a wode na tete wom won be se sunsum a wode be di unya dia na ja say Bishop Isaac Osaso Fabra na onsi anokwan emfemo anase bia na nso wo hwame ye de bi ato so wa ko pastor sahodro ene malam sahodro mun twin twa se emfemo so dia Bishop Isaac Osaso okobia na tete wo Fabra ne no obotu ase ediam wo ye bi penada se no so edo so ne so enya asam ketua na say ena so ne ne hye ne sifa etim ase Mondays bia no so emergency counseling ene yadema aya ahemfo kukuda pastor se kukuda ne penfo kukuda ene ntino wa wo ban so wetumi so abai sansa wo ban so da free na ase ban san so dia na otena se anapan so da waso so na je say eyenwumbre nza ya na wa hye so ediam tizes bia so ya wo so a wo hwe wo so dia we bia akwan so da atum si sabra na on cancel na bia so ntimi enkwan kan so emframa no no sana me kan no eno no eye free o sha se anapa na o de kosi enimbe ntaya na wa hye so edi amamen na judges bia so aya mpai bokase no wugina mu a eduro bia enkadem no 8 am to 12 pm and so ya na nso wa hye so edi amame o se me ka just baby bia na wo no ubetumi abana kachinta bia na wonsom enkran ena wo tama kumase ena wo anasa wo dia no mankesim aguna suedu ena wo bebe bia na wo bia no Mr. Brana so ba che ho na bia so ntumi so enya fine emfemom na Sundays bia so ye dan so am aso na so mo etuede suwa omode ya so internet start fi 8 am to 12 pm na wope aya Generational Believers Worship Center ye chi akwan so do no for wo hwame enya yira kwan kuma se akrantia basa e ho no bomu ye chi akwan no so ewo wo ji na meni wa for Bishop Isaac Osel 0244 873 425 0244 873 425 and also say 0242 636 773 0242 636 773 What me e follow Bishop Isaac Osel e Facebook. Mesra e bia na wo hwame wo sisi e na tete wo one min dra hodo entumi ntwa se emfa ma wo meso wo de reform mission bi na won so nom eno an meka mfo ade am sanse no ene chese bebo now sisi na tete wo no etumi so etwa se ade am chance from se reform mission bo bi immune system ade am mojamro so na wa ko hospital se ya se atete wonum nya reformation bi eboto ase edi amom na cardiovascular disease no so reformation no beto ase edi amom chance from se FDA for age reformation edi atum to ko for us awodrom herbal shops awodo ina mu ina so eton bia no so enya asem ketwa beso kuma se for ko ba so pharmacy Kwalenak Herba, Danny Herba, Misty Herba, Epidac Herba, Federman's Herba, Sasson, PFA Pharmacy. Ubene drone bin so ahwaso atom na ja heben so ahwaso na sawa heben so el mampom wo gina me na fra wa fra eye Dr. Ajman so ewo 0509616266 0509616266 and also say 024462616 024462616 fra Dr. Ajman also ya the heart doctor. Metro Mamenka for PH-1 Media Training Institute and Fairmont said, Sansam Chaduma and Opasa 1 year hour with that chance so dear. Now, Chasa Woba ASQ Yaka Champion for now, and Obatana said, Nancy Shabiana also and Fairmont. Yet no more, no one so school, no one sweat means baby. Now on swab identity apart, now so beyond sweat means on cancer at your mom. Say TV presentation of some 1 year, radio presentation of some 1 year. Akoya so at the ones at the mall. Programs no at DOS, DJing, journalism, reporting, newscasting, announcer, camera handling, marketing, MC Juma, announcer technician, video editing, graphic design, and over 1 year. Production work and over 1 year. Mr. Yabotre no. Nina, yan yiba kuti empo emfen film to umpo na opade. Yenu ma me school fees no at the form our bun bagacho say. Affordable chance from sa practical no 70%. Theory no so 30% umpo na opade. Wo ba antete ba na chase ya no ba film no so bi anso etumi so akwankan so edi amao. Ya chan kura bebre na omudi en ho adanse. Na onya na fo a wo hwame. Ebia na wo fi echi na chase wo ba. Ebia na wo nsu nsa wo ba hemfa na obada. Another form and ya that dress say hostel facility so Edman Bama and embassy and wumpe na opa dem meso ejawa so sin obese okwo school no for 4 months answer assessment no so ni pen for maka sesa media me say me kwa 4 months answer assessment ni na so ejina wa so meso wo PH akwanya enya jira kwan baby PH-1 TV any radio no ya wano ekwa no bon PH-1 Media Training Institute e cha kwan no ewo meso ya akuna radio kwansa kron Liberty Junction and obon ye cha kwan no wo obaji na me na wa from penimfo no 0540 252582 0540 252582 from penimfo no na nya nhihye bia na cha sa wo no omo edibogu akwam edi amo na nso bibia nso etimi so ejina na so edi amo me no obekwa Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic esanse yede na atena uso acha no eno pe ene chesa wokwa clinic pe ene chesa wokwa yebotumi etua se edi amo mini se hospital sa wodwo na wodo yede ne kopiem we clinic sa wodwo enso ngosi aga wodi abra Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic Dr. Edagbo afose ono betena se na chesa yede no wetumi etua se edi amo wo ba ya ka cha ye ntaje edro ana wan so do sikabato wo topia ukofie na wono mo pe wo betumi so ehenha na bia so tumi so akonkan edi amo yede mba wo so bia na wo dian so enka wo ene ncha sa ye ntumi ensa ewo asoye yede bia na tete wono foba dane na ye nto ase emfremo ye bi pen na adanside so edosum meso antene bia na prostate cancer ene tete wo dia na stroke wona na bi wo yire bi anansa wo kunu bi stroke akana tumpem infi bebre watching hospitals awodo ye ntumi nto ase ya ju sika enedi mesra wo dia bra Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic ye won ene betena ase stroke no ye botra ase edi amanom na ebia na wo dia no wo hwam wo dia na mojamoro so enetete wo bra Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic ye botra ase edi amom typhoid fever no na etete wono no so ye botra ase edi amao ebia na wo dia na stomach cancer enetete wo Mr. Bra Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic na ye no entena se na ye nto ase emfam ndropa no ya so ye ene chase wa ye di etunkrofo ye de ase no so enya asam keto machines ahodro ewe akache ye di edi dwuma so ewe aso ye ho obe sasa hemfa and one Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic omo echa kwan ewo ne do for wo hwem anya jira kwan na so wakape mo mankesim Pentecost School eho ne bon ye cha kwan ne wo gina me na from penifon L 054 819 1209 054 819 1209 Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic. Also, your healing becomes our joy. Now, PH-ONETV. Yakofa Jumedi Atundi, don't call me or don't call me. And I know not of say anything. Nyauton Ewa, so ye piano, ye ba na ya bobo undodo, and so at the amo. Now for France, so at one come. When no air to four boy, ya better so at the amo. To be piano, what to announce and Namana made better Janum. Now what fret, now what friend penny funum. Now ya bow a catch it, now I'm so bow, I don't wonder. Now for France, to me so at one come. Yama was Sabiana Odian, and just send your 20 and swim a bone to and femo. Miss Fabian out of X, our wardrobe. At the shoes, bags. Day and out lace and out and I say, Yama yadidem, yadi near Johnny and answer for. Miss Rana saw a friend, your bone door ended, and more never said to me so upon them. But every another will pay a child coin, which a PH-ONETV a child coin. A child coin, so I did a quack, straight drove. Quansa Kun, Liberty Junction, when a bone a child coin work. Gina made a friend penny for them. No booking at fire to one, to never penetrate or soy and I just said, yeah, by 0202 381 112. 0202-381-112 from Penifon, not just a one year booking for two and not just entering Yambo, catching bone, Yamanudo, and fat mo. Ediana will show me. Stomach was at it, women send drowned and just one. As stomach was an abatano, son, and me uncle. Would you gas to mission and all have a shot? I would do nana. Ubenebia Honso, at Taviana would help us a wound too. Ubenebia Honso, do piano panel. Ubenya internet typhoid fever and a tete warm. Nya gastro make shanibi. Sasso no jane janoko to your fuma as a wood tea or bin swap. Now when your gastro make shanibi, I know and just a for Ajaria 2 months or 4. As your edging and dance 1 year or 4. Na ebia na one so obebu sorry by overboon sap. What tea your bin swam? And answer what the obun sana such as a dream flow ye. Now when you mention plaque mission and no and above wow, now men's is no ever to me so flow. Advances I want to being so and so a woman. Now post a plaque mission no and no and Berman could have answered in one answer. A warm we ye anchor some. Prostate enlargement no above one as I said to me it was Ed among. We are by one as a Berma would sham. Would you so not as a would tea or being so one. Now when you prostate plaque mission no let me so wow. Let me say to us Eddie among. As I would know what you sent at so there. Ya be a driver to say at the ambon. Son of a kind than said, who call her shops out when I open a beer also at his answer. I should Aji Eddie at one and Sideno Dawson. Miss our pedotonate to dear now over Jeff Heber. Our man can sim. We see from us our Kepco, Sasso and a repast ventures and so. Our Akashi drug lane. Christ is the answer so our talk rather. Gina may not for Penica Sabian will be Heber shops open John so Eddie a good storm one. Now what for Penica San L 0248 778 899 0248 778 899. Now my main come for a year His Majesty school and famous so we are about time be up over so Bano so to me a queen him our brabo one. Now one in a PM His Majesty School and so open. Private school Ajidian or more training Korano, ye party and not at us His Majesty School. And make out for Adiam was or Media College and so on. Into registration across the Metron of Deck. Registration across into we a student at Washerman and China won't fail the answer. Bra His Majesty Media College, any international. Near train was in a bay up. Why I know Quatrano was with a rather. What's about research and come? I don't see the add just when so any some get to. I don't to the views of Sabiana. Yes, who is no. I will for our sort of Mr. Antessa. I will form design a penny and to also bra register. Now, shall so forms of hostel facilities also available in so I say. Ufiachi and a airban so dear, Biodu to back to say surrounded it. And ya man out dodging is answered. Your hostel facilities so our Australia. Send me kind of basic school so and so one sir. We are all for Washman Danapo, Aquarano to few better to Wadney. Fenabra, your school bus have a cock for by 50 and so they are school so at the amo ye. Yet what you show so won't go in open yet. Oko Pima school now so and some CCTV cameras and so available so I say. Into one and the bamboo and some agent and also. Acadian could only be Sunday, and I saw would be dear grand so and so I was say school compound F. Another 4 school visitors or other friends and kindness at the from over to Miss Etia. Over to him for and about His Majesty School a chaplain ever. Another 4 was sharing and Yajida Quine. And also Cacapin of Finfimantum so that nay among Cassim. School Cassim. Would do a pen, nature say, Wuba Quaco won't air His Majesty School a chaplain, a one bone a chaplain and so ever. Did not for Adam Aswell, I 0557 889 076 0557 889 076 and also say 0200 488 818 0200 484 818 fra Edamaswe na bibiana also umbisa no na chese we bisa na odo ba na so edi aba His Majesty School na ye twenu no edi amao insheba
52 minutes after 7, we see Aisha Isel, Aisha Huang Nenka, and a pay the order the Bonkrata, Napod, no de Bray. Oh, you know, or the Nakugodo. Now, or I try you, my papa, you could gaswa. You go to me na ye be. Na ya to in terms of fire, I am simon, yancho baby papa, aqua. Ebenya, baby, I sabi papa ko akwasa omo yare. Asha yana was a pa. Na the MTTD and they what the insembia about to gba metre or motor traffic and transport department of the Ghana Police Service na what they about to gba there oye akwenhia osisi bebre nara ne fam bebre na fi oye car maintenance car bi ho mo maintenance bebre nara wo ho twa da wo ye na nso bohwe ne we bu ani egu so na what they call especially when trucks no we use them big cargo cars na trucks and kasankas especially no and one any ahenya them penimpe or kan was our chief superintendent Alexander Kweku Obenya, Director of Education Research and Training at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department MTTD. Now autotasre hankafura no meche owners of the cars and say driver na bana obaka tro de car no problem on ho a bomozna na hwe na ye maintain car no fama no and car owners one dey and who says one dey we chira no say driver ba fie dwuma bana obaka do car problem ba ho ama na exhaust pipe no hunsuwa no ade car owner bia mbada obati wana so ka a driver no bobo na oh na be ye echina ye be ye na ye be ye ochina be ye say ya woni be ba ho so na accident kinkram and the way a car owner bomozna na tie ni yi na ba pe we kasa no or break in you maybe down was between January and April this year 2025 year wo mi aye sha finance na sha se be pem or April last month over 4,700 road oil crashes in a way cemetery accident and a way war mine na over 800,000 vehicles in a way involved more than 5,000 and a way prior and a new 1,000 washer one ankwa nti area dama analysis and as a breakdown we are why yana just say afi January bepum oil last month April no nimpa bebre na na washer one ankwa thousands of people and a woo ye nimu 5,000 will prior na cars and koko 8,000 and a way involved in oil accident Shannon. So from a 1,365 of the crashes involved in the trucks and I feel so 1 hour come and what cause so oil accident in the we AMTT one issue more there but the way a driver and patrol drive carefully we a car would and so make sure say driver number can be better than a car and fault one na maintenance boom but must not menska na onkonkwaye ankofa oye akonhia wafa nti we by way of oye road oye education for ende anopai ewo show but must not a driver over speeding ever reduce overloading nyina kan oye the causes of oye accident MTT for they about to go running into a man to manko bada overtaking kan ho overloading ka ho and as a car crash says baby instead say what the refractor what about ho ma car bi pay baby no ba refractor na issue say car bi si ha wa say no reflector na we ja car na esi kwan ho da ma no ina ka ho ma conscious if you are a driver either taxi driver truck driver tipper driver or work or private car but must na there reduce your speed no na overloading no so bate odo na car says baby abo use reflector ama aboa etu oye akodihia ase ede amo beba to dwumadi na ko Facebook a ebenye bi ahwe ewo ho ko Facebook e kwa PH-ONETV on Facebook we dey ebe yan dey boko e ko ma mo za dey ba like we are na a comment we are na e pia share no do na obi nso enye bia dem was na ko YouTube PH-ONETV on YouTube e ko abomos na dey ba like subscribe to the channel program say okodo yi na oba live benye notification na nso etumi na follow owie pe bomos na wodo wo share no do na obi nso ontumi na onyebe enhwe tamara so na ekwo hen website na ma ph1online.com my ph1online.com samno ya acho ni nyina de egua kama bold obotumi na akwakankan bi na ehu nema orokodo ewo o my Ghana mo awushia mi twam ho sama meba amanyafo batina ase anapai ebenya owura ekowe champion obegina NPP amanye ku ne dinum na wa kasa ma wadama so enna oye oponyina ne dinde kakra ekopain ane obaba na yaba abedi enkomo enda anapai ekogomo central oye deputy communications oyo officer ono obegina ewo NDC amanye ku de ma yentwa ne homre yaba anapai ebo na kwaba na dwumidi ohane etumna de ato de botumna de message afa 0549781830 0549781830 the number is right on your screen botumna peke na edwo text message or WhatsApp message de afa ho yaba kankan ama na bibi etumaka ma mentwa homra 58 minutes after 7 I'll be right back.
So for some busua sem bomo de na fabrae akuma mu haw se wo se ma lawyer e be ma lawyer se wo se ma doctor e be ma doctor me pa chona me kai wo se ni dia me ji so ye prophetess Grace abebi akuma mu haw PH-ONETV no be now de biara da e fo asem ko
Sankuni bebo pa minsumo bolelelele se o udo doko boko mato eso ebo dede se eko kamalu kamashu haka dunia yechi woyo ya wa magana wie musumfo jojare ni se upe programs papa ahwe to say entertainment shows, Brazuca sports, political news, live worship, and in the Kikawa. Michelle Bo, Ushe PH-ONETV, Unuda, and Musum for Georgia Reni.
Elevation way, the money way, keep watching PH-ONETV. Hard up.
Ghana Adeshimaima. Ye frame egudie. Ene so hu mo kasafo ni so a. Na ye mmebuno enti na me wa ha. Esan say, won ne yen dachi. Enti ehu hia bebre say, ye ma ye ni ekọ won ntete ene won hwe ho. Wo dwumedie so, ye beka safa ho mesua ho. Yen dada pomodene. Na ya tenetene, na ya kyerɛkyerɛ emmebuno ewo won ani so ade hunu ho. A broni frɛ no say career guidance. Eno ti na PH-ONETV. Ahyehyɛ dwumedie soronko a wato din the youth focus. Ama aboa ema mabrabo ayefe aya akono na aye krabehwe na aboa mo my Ghana so enya ne to ma pefra eno nti share me PH-ONETV ebra de sa dwumedie ebrewi awofo a wo hwe me wo so chefa wo nti eduru ho a fra wabofra na munsi nkonwa bebu na wo so wo hwe me fra wo nyanko na onfra ne nyanko na munsi nkonwa na monhwe dwumedie the youth focus. Empowering young minds and fostering growth for creating a brighter future.
Medima kumenyara Medo wona uye mekwa trefo hallelujah 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 enianu na adofo embra so se menu ebobom ya so onyame ti asefo no sanya bible kan e was Psalm 103 verse number 1 o say me crash ewurade na me mu azina ehia odi konkon the sun PH-ONETV akofa dwuma de soko aba wakwemu a ya to eni se osori emre nu ebogum ya sori ewurade na how be ada wo so amane de ada wo so kwadande bi wadwe ho a enyeyi no ebe firi so akọ wasa dwuma de so no ebe to safre ekukudam a ya me asra mo ebi te se obaba Christi PSA Esther Minister Francis Amo sa empenifu ebe tuna be kan ho am ya sori ewurade na wasa dwuma de so wanya me amma adoma chede a edo tundom edo sori ewurade no hwe screen so na fa number no na fa empenifu na fa ntwetwe nkomo ye hu senya ebe ya oso be ban ya bobom ya sori ewurade nti hyame okufu Gideon o PH-ONETV PH-ONETV Eye of the Nation and
Men's row.
Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic. Me am no kasa di am just so Dr. Richard Boafo. Me kwanche for penny am da Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic no. Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic o mankasim. Mankasim no yo Pentecost School. O free bia be si mankasim. Na o say o call Pentecost School a. Driver bia be hien bia. Obetumi no aba Pentecost School. E ben SAPS school open and a Pentecost school nebe. Oba Vision one of the scientific herbal clinics yede aba. Na de ye hwe ne say ye betumi aboa na ayaresa etumi agina ne na so. Eno nti with Vision ye see eno so ne say ye be okeka nneoma bom na yare bia eye obia no. Nso betumi anya na ayaresa. Nti ye hwe yare baako. Yare a ye hwe ye bebre. Betima me nka mo bo bi so ntrel. De wanya prostate and de ye say rubber shell no. The tubes no mu ontumi nyonso prostate enlargement sana wo de ye stroke sana hepatitis ahodo typhoid fevers diabetes obisi BP de atiti wo bia no ye ne ha no ye se chise nipa na kan sagu no ami kire wade ba ko bi wo ha oba Vision a ye de machines ahodo aba begum wo ha na machines e de aba begum na bi ne se ye wo machine de screening ni pedua no ne hu yare asana ye de draka sana ye wo machine bi te se ultrasound machine ye ne lab technician ahodo sonographers ahodo e no mba be use machine de mai ye ne aso ye wo ye lab ayo ho eno so mogya mu hwehwemu bia sa wo de ne full black count ni nyina wo ba ye betumi aye e wo Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic ama aha de ye wo ba bia wo ba wo betumi ada bi ti se ye female ward male ward so wo ha massage na ahodo nso de e bia ba be gum wo Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic aha nko anso ne bia wo ba ye mfa sika ento wo yare so me se ha ye mfa dai yɛmfa sika ento yare so ne de ne sɛ de ekuta wo bia no fabra vision na wo ba ye behwe wo ama wo so watumi anya hoto enti sisi ya vision ɛyɛ admission yɛde nkɔfo gu ha etumi hwe wo ama obi atumi nya na yare sa memfa ho no yare bia but ma memfa topic back no ye ne hu nkɔmɔ kakra me ne wo ɛkyɛ yare bia ya to no din ɛyɛ stroke abisanfo stroke yare no yare bia nka pane no yɛse a company for pɛ ba me amete ha ma hwɛ akwara a ɔwɔ 13 years ma hwɛ obi a wɔnya 21 ma hwɛ obi a ɔwɔ 31 enti maame behu sɛ notion a yaka sɛ stroke a company for pɛ behu sɛ no emre dro a ɔse yɛsesɛm yɛka stroke a bro ne sɛ ɛyɛ accident a ɛsi ɛwɔ yɛ nipadua no anaasɛ yɛadwen stroke bɛsi a ɛsi wɔ wadwen mu pɛ obi bisa sɛ menya stroke me nan baako ne me nsa baako na dwodwoe secret ne nie mogya no da ɛwɔ wadwen no mu ntin no mu nti adwen no part baabi ntumi nya mogya we ni stroke no ɛkyɛ yɛmɛhwɛ stroke no mu types yɛbɛnya type baako yɛ friend transient ischemic stroke ɛno ne yɛ type a me de yɛmɛ friend threat etumi ba ade bɛkye no na yare na tekɔ saa na yɛwɔ ischemic stroke ɛno ne yɛ type a mogya ɛda wadwen no afa ɛno no betumi ayɛ ma sɛbi onipadua no one side etumi adwodwo yɛwɔ type nso a mogya no bɛda ɛwɔ ntin no mu de ɛwɔ adwen no mu nanso ntin no bɛhu te sɛ balloon bro ne sɛ it balloons up and burst ɛno ne yɛ type a yɛ friend hemorrhagic stroke majority of nipa omunya saa yare we no omuntan survive type of stroke ni nyinaa no vision of hope clinic enya ho ndro da no obi bisa me sɛ symptom be na stroke da na di yɛka stroke symptoms are first one is headaches obi pishutu bia wonsa wonya headache na headache no eba it comes with dizziness kakra bonso wani so chino ewo mu a obehunsa one side wo feel say tititi especially ebra e ka wonsa baako ene wonan baako wonan bankum a wonsa bankum mo na wo feel say eho ye tititi no na wo tinka say weakness bi nso epeke wo we no na ma ye hu nse moja se die frusa ne kosa part no entumi nkoye de di wo biem no ye ba be hu nse it also comes with severe weakness upeja de kra wo be hu nse wonsa abakasa wo so ade ma na free wonsa to form at this stage na nipa no obugba koma no wes a ono abenya keka bom dia kaye kasafo abi no bonso na mo fonfom bi sa obi didi a na oka ne tagrama we mu nyina ye stroke no symptoms ahodo a etumi edeba ene ne ye be ye ne dai obusianfo the best thing you could do is say ma ona nyentia e wo vision of hope clinic de ne na ye tititi wa BP e wo soro above 160 e de ko no mesre because se BP no ko soro a de ba ko fe betumi de abrel e ye stroke me how do any tire vision of hope clinic de ye ne say ye behwe problems aba ye wondro ho no oba vision a ye ndro nyina ye organic me mfa chemical mfra me ndro sa de tie na sa de ne na nanom no anom no sa na tie enti me organic e free US e be free UK e be free New Zealand sa ndro ni e keka bom na ye tumi de san yare wa hodo vision e wo mankasim na mankasim na ye wo no ye wo Pentecost school uwetumi esi wo Asomdwe Junction ye Sambod ba kusi wo Pentecost number 1 Sambod ba kusi wo sana Obatampa Junction odiko school kasi menso Sambod si wo ni nyina ye router wetumi afa so about Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic we ye dra Nyankopon de chelo na we ye dra typhoid aye wo mfie sei ye de do beto ase typhoid yare a ekum nkofo pa because emmoa no ensai de nkofo nim no ntimesre edro we ekuta me very powerful for typhoid ye were the same type of wa eno nso eye for malaria ekun sei ohun beto o hwe no yesis table yeso a we munyina your organic be from different countries never we say o hwe mainly for brain na then ye hwe sa clotting bi a form wo brain mu timika cho say you stroke edro wa ha be kan nim de megina so america en nkaye osisi nyina obi a wo djuma edi sedro we ehye mako 100 a oba na wo bintumi to 100 no metumi ato half ye de be ma nti na mse vision de oba ye nyedai ye charge ye kuta obi a ye be hwe wo so atumi enya wo to bra vision na obenya yaresa enya no so mesre wo open me numbers no betumi apike na wo ha eye 0548191209 tembiemo 0548191209 Vision of Hope Herbal Clinic.
Your healing becomes our joy.
Ma yana wase na yensanso yema wakwaba anape from PH-1 television Ghana today and anape yete 11 minutes after 8 baby yedri aya time ayenye amanyi kuwa hu ebie ni metre NPP NDC yenye wanatena se na yedi oye Ghana enkomo nkɔmɔ wɔ ha na no ɔde ne yie pa bare yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ wo nso so ɛwɔ fie ɛrehwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ adwuma ɛrehwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ car mu ɛrehwɛ yɛn wɔ phone do ɛbɛtumi na de wo message metwerɛ text message ana WhatsApp message na de afa 0549781830 0549781830 the number is already on the screen ɛbɛtumi na apɛke na ɛde wo text message ana WhatsApp message no ɛde aba na ya jemre na ya kan ntam wode ne bantam a ya bakan ntam ya de amaw na bibia so etum akodo ana pay as usual tell me din kan kan me sabakan owura ekowechi ampon a oya communications team member Aguna West NPP da man so na owura Patrick ya opin deputy constituency communications officer Gumwa Central NDC wonyi panyimfo a anapay men sarabaka won studio ha na yanyuwan edi nkomo na nkomo a ne pe bobobo hono ye state re-arrest Kwabena Edubuahin on first charges linked to national security and the ura Buahin Mr. Edubuahin but as a prohibit for foreign ama ende was in a kokotum ma ne busiana ne mpanyifo ko command bail one man bail wi pepepe and wasan so what they oye kwedu foforo what the ball no e madam Abraham ekese bail ne nya bail or do san so or come one number the respond to oye evidence or one number the charges are what they are born no na mbe respond to what you be hu come extensively and pay na ya hwe bibia obokwa akowie na eba hen energy sector na metre ya de ka wo over 2.5 billion US dollars in kaya Ghana enyinam kane ya de ya gas supplier na power suppliers na aye independent kubi a wo boa ye wo hen enyinam kane na aban na de ka 2.5 billion Ghana cedis na man penny John Dramani mama ashebo akantem edimsi de ntwa ma fi nko na ewi mi nko 2026 no na at least we reduce oye kawa Ghana yede ewo hene nyinam kane ho na minority betredom kuma wo mbrehye bogofie nso na indei wa kan bi a kira aban no na ne nyinaa de wo hwe omampanyin John Dramani Mahama anamuntu bi a wotu a yana mbrekunyin bi kira constitution na yedi di djuma ewo Ghana no bro yibas we breach na chese we budo na budo a we budo ni nyina chese embra na chese so omampanyin a oti egum oyo omampanyin oni ho a otwade na abedi echi or act as the president na mom se na abedi echi nsu ni ho na se ono so obone ni echi na otie ni echi otukwan ya speaker of parliament na order or act as the interim President of the Republic of Ghana. But here is the case. Omampanyin tu kwan. Vice de na nanka so we tu kwan dada. Na Omampanyin Mahama nso so wa ato ano. Speaker of Parliament Ura Kingsford Sumano Baben ono so we tu kwan. Na we na minority watch him say a breach of oil constitutional breach. And no Omampanyin ombre me yin bia no. Na minority no cry won adwen there wo initiate or impeachment process we begina no way to campaign favor because we bu or Ghana brother. This and many more is the topic we will be discussing extensively today on the show enchebia no a better nka. But then I have with me Ora Patrick your opinion ono and our back cancer ye kwando Ora ko champion ono zo ba begina NPP amanyo ko ni dinimo na wakasa amawo mame nko na menko mo rapin na kwaba na yendi enkomo na bibia entumi na onkod kama nte busu en botumi na do text message na fa 0549781830 054997 onko street ombre street 0549781830 na okay awza mame ntwa mo sima na membra na oreko aba cancer champion na yenhwe na yensan so yambasisi mebasisi adongo eno.
odofo me ma wakwa aba e de ba prophetic hour so e wo
PH-ONETV
sa hu se e die ne so me hawe mu e die na e koso aha ye sunsum adwuma ye behwehwem na ya pense mama wahu de e hawo enti me fa akonya we so aton sa afro chiame prophetess mame ya obempo
Thursday bia Friday bia enyumre 8 to 10 p.m.
Whatever you say, dependable God. Oh, Gigi, dance it in a syndrome. Have your way, have your way. My champion defender.
Minim niadawa kuma.
Now I say, I feel all is set. And a big competition on the bro. Call a champion air communications team member NPP. I'm gonna east or west. I'm gonna east constituency.
Next time, a bit and be a new
mom producer Troy in America. I will show you for we are short memory. There was no Yao Pin. Ewaha. Obani didi aboko.
Obaze ze yankwa che na pe ya tuma sorry bi. Ya kwada da ufo. Adoma adom hen ma anape ya sor a ya tasa. No you wura na adom arakwa na anape ya tasa. Enti ya ba de yerba abosun yan man Ghana na ya manfo ndara ebetin komo wo PH-ONETV kasidwa. Anape yada etiefu na manfo ndara ase titiro oye endi same ko nu befo de when didi wo yenu binum yenu na ebre yenya akonya de yetum na yakasa madam dodoare wote wo Ghana afana na rampo okọ wiaze na mananzi baby what we send free kasa owo oye multimedia do ti multimedia nso ye free okọ echi na yenyim de don bebre na wote yen ti ya de yankopon ase wa dom sonko a ozame sande emi ameti ene America say nne ya mawuda na
when your birthday
yes nne ya mawuda
de ba na de ba ya
de yankopon ase sonko wo mi na wa minzi birthday da aminyim
but the birthday
ya me birthday de biawa ya me birthday sande se me kada na me sowa o ya afifoforo ma me kada na me sowa o ya da foforo ma me koda na me sowa o ya bere foforo ma nne ye dapoti me mame ozime ba asasi do na ye hwe enyi de yakopon na obokran he no do na oje na akran
mirasi
e de wonas
aba wana ye di constituency in comot 2 minutes mame ma me boss akwa obani good morning
Ishaba
bibia ye kama de
adum
e de ami ase
ehuye I think so
mbana mo from ani na hoye
bisafu na
student ni na so hoye
Mr. School free now.
Such as into students, they be someone now.
I don't is ever some academic which every year. Be a young because Nipa or they which have make one some so what
see him found
Chobia, I'm not a mine Ghana for Shahen with Chobia.
Mamma Shaz in for the Albahache, prepared the Iowa Tabahapa, constituency Gumwa Central today. Honorable A plus in the constituency, right?
Yeah.
Very well. Yenti, come on, Ben or Kodo or Gumwa West. Gumwa Central, sorry. Yenti.
Pempering Gumwa Central. Painful was in Zama Lugu Akwando. Tito there, Yebenya Mpuntu Bebre Gumwa Central. Ya kusai oye yen DC Mabre Olidini Juma. Na emom wase tikompam da mara so na dua korije huma obonti yare hwɛ yi me dɛ mampanyin na ɔyɛ party no mu mpanyinfo wɔn a wɔsafata dɛ wɔbɛbobɔ wɔn azin ma wɔaba ɔyɛ assembly hɔ no na wɔabɔboa wɔ various institutions a otwa dɛ ɔhɔ no wɔyɛ appointment no ɔbɔbotum na ɔde dam nkurɔfo dodoɔ no aba me wɔn kasa yi ɔyɛ youth employment wɔn agency ne pɛ na ɔyɛ Gomwa Central wɔatum na wɔabɔ nipa bi ne zin dɛ ɔmra ɔyɛ yɛn deputy youth organizer Owura Mohammed ɔkyerɛ dɛ ɔno na ɔhwɛ na mmabu no wɔn adwumasɛm mmabu no wɔn ntotoe biara a ɔbɛkɔ no ɔyɛ Gomwa Central no ɔhwɛ na ɔndi dwuma anapɛ mekyia no bebree na wakɔ gye ne krataa a ɔkyerɛ dɛ waman appointment dɛ ɔbaa no ɔbɛdi ne dwuma yɛrehwɛ yi mu dɛ institutions da aka no ɔyɛ yɛkɔ lesdep yɛkɔ napco mpo etwom yɛkɔ ɔyɛ nadmo sorry nazina dam ndwumaku nyinaa wa otwa dɛ wonya ɔne da anofo a wotum na waboa madwumezi a wobezi Gomwa Central titiriw ɔyɛ assembly no sɛ manto biara ana mpɛso biara bɔkɔda a na ne fɛbi no gyina MP ɔyɛ DC nimpo sɛ yɛrehwɛ mu a titiriw no gyina ɔyɛ DC no do sa na ɔno na ɔyɛ aban na namusi na ɔno so oboto anamo biara a otwa dɛ timamfo na party mpanyinfo na nananom a wɔwɔ mmea ne nyinaa wɔboa no yɛrehwɛ anyim bra America sɛ anapɛ bɛɛ dapɛne baasa ni na wɔbɔ ne zin dɛ ɔmbra na ɔmbɛdi dwuma dɛ ɔyɛ DC wɔkɔgye ne tum wastarte na ɔrehyehyia ɔyɛ ahemfo a wɔwɔ nkrodo area council meetings a wɔreyɛ wayɛ bi wɔ abɔso wayɛ bi wɔ aseegu wɔdze bi ba ogwa krom a ogudo a ɔrehyehyia hɔ san dɛ panyin biara wɔ yiwu a ɔtwa dɛ enyi mpanyinfo a wɔte mmaa no mu dadaw no wɔ hɔ dadaw no wɔnyim dza ɔrekɔ do wɔ dam area no ehyia hɔ na etum na enyi wɔn ezi nkɔmɔ dɛm ti ogudo a ɔretu dam anamɔ na wɔboaboa nkuro biara ana mmea biara za ɔsɛ dɛ wɔyɛ ma wɔn a akoma bɔtɔ yam za yɛyɛ biara a ɔbɛma hɛn Gomwa no atumpɔ no watum na wayɛ nti mpɛmpɛ yɛ Gomwa Central guna kwandra yɛrehwɛ yim dɛ nzamapa baba yɛate dɛ mampanyin ɔne nkyɛr biara wɔbɔtwa ahomam ana wɔrebɛka ate sɔɔd wɔde asɔɔd bɔbɔ fam na wɔadidi ndwuma wɔ mmeammea ahorow bebree a adwuma akofo nyame yɛ adom a wɔn nsa bɛka wɔn de yɛnsrɛ dɛ bibi nso bɛba Gomwa Central ɔba ne nsase a yɛbɛyɛ bi amon ameza amapiri mpo dɛ Gomwa Central yɛbɛnya afi aban no wɔn dɛ ɔyɛ TVET institutions a wɔsisi wɔ mmea no bibi bɔtum na aba Gomwa Central ama nkurɔfo a wɔpere dɛ wɔbɛsua adze titiri nsano dwuma no wɔtum na wɔde wɔn ho aka hɛn dɛm asuapɔn no mu na Gomwa Central nso ɛtum na afa ne tampefra ti Gomwa Central de eguna akonda wɔre tutuma dɛ mpɛso ano botum pɔn na akɔne
yɛda ase ebusha wei yɛ wura ɛkɔ yaw penyin Patrick ɛna ɛtene kan boss wa memro ɔra champion yɛhwɛ constituency agona easy den ɛwɔ kama honorable parliament na weekend no ɔba no nkɔe
on the honorable no NDC honorable
okay MPP ayo ba say yɛ den
ayo members but ono ojina ho NDC
ba say wo MP
agona mi MP ojina ho agona
yes ojina ho agona
ema mi share ne da
oh okay one empede be share no ana
onye MP
ma menye nin kasa wa aka say don't come
wo MPP mo no I think say your party yankrofo bebre nyim nti say me share honorable ne dadia na che wo say sabe ya ebi adwuma ɔyɛ no yɛ MPP fu no yɛ ɔyɛ ni NDC fu no yɛ because no kwasem ni say me nkai mbiri bia BBC ema sabe ye share no me dey one or two a few times no MPP fu bia share no da but me titi ankasa de me share no da nti sabe one plans are over for the constituents na de no one share me na yɛ de ye hu nti se ka eya bisa ma me MPP asam na meka me ntum ka sabe
but Aguna East Aguna East impuntu ti den o
Aguna is predominantly a rural constituent. Kade rural constituent, not just in Kro cry, you feel there, a year in Kro Akesa, no. One susa. Aguna is Krobi anywhere, and this Kasibodu, Aguna Street. Inti say, ye kade Aguna is named Puntu near to two other constituent one. I will say a predominantly a rural constituent. Now so MPP by in Fia Watria Abesinkwe. Yamfa Aguna is no Puntu and Tufo.
Then I might mobile Maya no Aguna Isa and they go to Manaka has America and the one for Aguna Isa and Tufo project
a constituent as Aguna is now make rural, you know. Nature said education is one of the things no idea training MPP by school projects a whole near the bar a year basic school sir agnes and offending secondary schools agnes say aguna potemu ha bekade school pon school kesia nya school pon pese but secondary school into aso school eso kesi wa hapa no wo ya asaso do eso school do so edu ni zi na da do no wo yen aguna isfu nye peswaso senyima yam dem asasi kura no bekade bebe ye kese fi wo so edu so aguna isi asasi aha enti equal so school equal offending kunyako equal nsaba. There are significant projects ye by them are free SHS by increase enrollment no here there you be increase infrastructure no yes we are here to commensurate that equal so school projects about 3 4 5 na able to the so that ye buy ye dey so ma you to me we.
So apart from Suezco, the can be project.
Eco Quastec project.
I'm gonna eat.
So I'm gonna Kunyaku secondary technical. No so projects. All them school de Nyama edu koho na Mpunta edu koho de. Obia okoho actual. Now within the last 8 years, imu obokoho no. Obomu de Mpunta na nsesa kesi pa abadam school no.
Okay.
Eco Sabaso a yendi hona abro. Aside that, basic schools in Kakramba, what Potempotima, you see, KG Kaho, a call Fanti Bodyasi, meaning the
right, and big market and your Bodyasi,
and your Bodyasi, Fanti Bodyasi, Aguna is,
I mean, her baby.
Aha, no, if a aqua ne rumor. Crossing be school KTK. This is school
when my project.
Oh,
and a move project in the United is centered on education, right? Apart from education, what else?
And the question said, yeah, lucky Minister for Minister of State in charge of tertiary education. Professor Kusinyanka. Now, no question, I'm not sure education projects be brave. And your education ko beka maybe am ba betina meka bibi fa electrification projects mo so beka ya menye yenra inkumbai ma na orka nsambi ya the electrification project by ya the what is it what was the hospital offender agenda 111 ya the by it's ya you see chip compound or I think is it maybe if one of the village maybe if anything chip compound or road ya dey enim ha ya dey ko bobiase nya na ede efiri na eyi guso ye atam gana dem road na ha wadwen pa kwanyako
when it comes to Aguna Easter NPP ejuma pa
yeah ejuma nkasa na
ejuma pa
adekura
America ya dey mfi enyi nkohu ne de.
Oh,
but I'm judging based on their work.
Nshaba minyobia ibisobia bakata was minyobia mizako. And some American nara say if another na America there minyan kamu benya kwan enya aye verifications of the things we say here. Other than that, and sometimes I can go from mama obi say
oh say I won na
no America appear to assembly. Obi frey say meboa. And so if you show ma no that's how I'm can
enti my can say fine. Abba, I want to reach the project. MPP Mwaye. So, and I'm saying that I am judging. I am saying
based on what I'm saying.
By anyway, yeah, do Aguna is to.
Oh yeah.
Based on their work.
Yes.
But so far, I'm concerned, and my producers, you've not gone there to see. So we are judging based on their work.
Yeah. And if you like, when you finish, pick the tape. Whatever I've said, go to the constituency and find out. Say. The places I mentioned.
32 minutes after 8. Ghana today. I feel they let's set the ball rolling. Na enkomodia na pay all no yentu na yemfantri adomo. Na be America crane na woto gwa pay de chese no ho amba ensam yi papa wura kwabene dubu ahena. Ma aka ne no na oye paying control for the National Signal Bureau NSB. No one summer every 49 million Ghana City cyber security procurement or scandal or cordo watching Sreni ambassador ma owiase and walk culture a mine kukumu and a fee and those and 3 days and will be will be now part of what's for the fresh case in connection with national security. Na Ghana water homes and some water board in the Nibel in the Crown of Bibia or Johnny Bushon of Koshia Boma charging if him for him a boom. Nay lawyer or for no lawyer attaching the same be about Botuga. Now, court and so Ashe or your attorney general the on file or your witness statement in Amfambra. Now, one share the issue of Botuno what's now waka. Moment Shasi. Na memfimfi pain ho pain ending come 15 minutes already one no one sense is a first case for was sign what they abobo no na first case in the house to do with oye Ghana Water Company. Also have been hinted that is the lawyer for Dubai attaching. Also have been hinted that it relates to secured internet service for the benefit of another state institution. The Ghana Water Company, that national security provided them with gadgets and well-meaning things so that if you are even in your room, you will be able to see the pipes, whether they are being tampered with or not. The way a gadget or the man or national security, I say, we feel grana, bottom edited today, one a casino, minimum one in Sakan. But we also have and some for what they are about for no. Yen dim come over 15 minutes. Now yen should be able yanko.
Yo, my son had a TFO as a bill. Ampa, on my year, you will me. What's it that a baby hour worship? Paying say, pay to Yara, but pay to you. The Marasuna, paying Korea was it. Every Sumayan no being so Sumaroche. By watching there, a Suma, na a little to maybe. Jumana, a Sumana, a reason. Obusu, a Suma, or a show. So until the man, Anka a equal Krobida, bone there, Sabi, Ubi, or Oko, and Punache. Now, all the way Sumama, as no way seeing or Quatchum Punan, Bialu. I the better know some now about Bonton. Onunti na paying share no bu da me bende rusuma ye no obi nso rusuma he yan papa yi nsam bebre na ahyase de olforfor no na numu iya wiram kakra na nzama olforfor ni na awa nso ni na awa has to do with sikasem sana azibiawa ibotu wana mon gadget ya yere ya za wodi sikakọ akotwe na mpempreng Ghana fo oye omampen John Dramani Mahama bra all protum there wɔdze tumuni ba ma no ɔhyɛ yɛn bɔdɛ nyame yɛ adom na moto aba mama motu anamɔn biara a ɔsafata ɔmani yawo kyerɛ a yɛwɔ mu no yɛwo ba han no kakra na kɔna yɛba fada a yɛwo ba han ne de yɛne sika biara a afa bie bi a ɔnsɛm fata no yɛbɔhwɛ na yɛagye sika no asana amɔman no atum na afa ne tampa afura yɛn papa wɔdze kɔ aduko wɔdze abɔn a no nsɛmsɛm no wie wɔ ma ɔkɔtwe ɔyɛ aban no kukumfo nda ɛsɔn dɛ wɔreyɛ hwehwɛm afa ɔyɛ ne nsɛm no ho na adam na meka no nsɛm no ɔdɔɔso nti wɔfikɔ ana wɔakɔ abien na anka mimpo masɛ dɛ anka nsɛm no wɔbɛyɛ one after the other one by one anka za wɔdze bɔn first no ka wɔn ne bɛyɛ hwehwɛm bɔ wie ɔbɛbɛdɛ ɔyɛ papa no ho ɛsan na owie a sɛ foforo bi wɔ hɔ nom a wasan na wɔdze abɔ no amimi hu dɛ ɔbandam a nzama no ɛbɛyɛ cool ama ɔnara na afi attorney general sɛ sɛ wɔdze kɔbɔn na woyi nara no ɔno wowie no asɛm ka na wɔsan wɔdze kɔbɔn a bɔn dɛ yɛretwe adwene akɔgyina biribi foforo do ti anka amemi susu dɛ ka wɔbɛyɛ one after the other from A to B ana ka yɛhu za ɔwɔ mu biara ɛno papa sika ahoro bebree na wɔkyerɛ dɛ afa ne nsɛm sɛ ehwɛ ne charges a wɔde bɔ no za odi kwan kɔ adu a wɔde no kɔ asɛmzi bi a ne hwɛ ne kɔ adu a wɔde bɔ na has to do with money
for 9 million Ghana cedis
masa anye sika a wɔde fam a abofra gyina akyire hwɛ sika no anye sika a wɔde fam abofra ogyina akyire na ɔhwɛ mpanyinfo na wɔbɛn dɛm sika no na wɔtena ase na wɔba abɛm na wɔde yɛ mpuntudwuma a ɔbɔboa Ghana na no kɔ no.
But this money involved here can once this man came out or already came out to tell Ghanaians he said the amount in question amount for work on the Monday Attorney General and other investigating body watching and Basam. At least the miss cannot be the man or man paying John Dramani Mahama a campaign or the supporting campaign or talk has better a crowd or the more man paying. So these are some of the revelations we move from. But as you are saying, it's cannot song near the idea king. Or say, or the SKB, or the boy John Mahama bar power. Cars are what the call campaign and not toss a concoco better in order man. So also will be a king. Naraka.
Inshaba, I say, Ayana Mitifi, no call in time for do. Na ama nko school papa biara nti me nhyɛ da yi ma atonkan nti otu de bia ami mfoyin na mehwɛ mfoyin na mu na mfoyin no aka biribi kyerɛ ɔyɛ ndɔm na wɔwɔ aba afiri tintan firi na ebi wɔ no ma na ɔyɛ mesero Sunday soja yi biara announce de yi biara yi hɔ no ma ɔtɔ na akoze ɔzema ne tanfo de ɔnje na ɔyin ni sɛyi bibiara nkyerɛ dɛ Russia fo na ɔyɛ Ukraine fo wɔn tokɔ and Russia fo ɔbɛsesa wɔn mfiri a wɔde kontokwa wɔde akama Ukraine fo dɛ monje na monsa monyɛ no mɔko
den na pedeka
yɛn papa adubu ahia ya kana asɛm yi ɔyɛ amayoyi bɛn
menyim ne party ɔwɔ
nti ne dwumeza na orizi ɔzere magana mani a ɛhɔ no ɔyɛ bia ɔbɔzin ansa na akɔ wɔn appointment and yɛ bɛhɛn Ghana amanyoma no kɔ ɔwɔ dɛ yɛ na ka mo biara no ho sign ne dɛ aban biara a ɔbɛba amanyoma no ana ɔbɛba aban mu no ɔhwɛ dɛ ɔbɛbɔ nkurɔfo a wɔyɛ ne party fo wɔ ne din ɔyɛ no kɔ but sometimes ɛyɛ ano yɛ nsɛnzama lesie aban biara a ɔbɛba aban mu dɛ ɔbɛbu ɔman yi ɔhwɛ nkurɔfo a wɔyɛ ne nkurɔfo a ɔsusu dɛ ɔyɛ wɔn ne dwudwuma a ɔbɛboa no ma n'aban a na man ya ɔyɛ no akɔdo yɛn papa adubu ayem wɔn na ɔmaa no dam national security appointment no
yo no yɛ dwuma wɔ hɔ
dada
mɔrɔbɔ
nte ya ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ wɔn ano ɔdze no kɔ hɔ ɛhu no kwae dɛ yɛn papa yɛn n'asɛm a ɔreka dɛ ɛna wɔde sika no ma ɔmanpanyin na wɔde sika no ma MPP fo wɔtɔ nzama bi ma wɔn national security fo nso wɔde nzama no bi ma wɔn na wɔn fɛn di dwuma wɔn fɔn bɔ ɔyɛ yɛn abara yɛ ba abɔtɔ no ho ban Miss Massa.
So after Edubuahin, you know, or allege say or this carry with the ma Mampei Mahama near that day of funding the campaign. What has been the release? That's the press release from your outfit. That's NDC. One response to why the claim. NDC respond to the claim. No, have you? Come across any press release debunking the assertion or the allegation made by Edubuahin against the party? Have you come across any release from your party?
Inshaba say ma yabati na wa na yebeze chira onu kaya ndampo.
But if it is not true, the party should come up with a press release.
Asem na wo asem di bia worizi. Asem ya me wo ka say o asem di bia worizi. Nti ya hawo ne den yabasani ya wo boa ya ho na ya whoever alleges must come with a proof. Nti so na wo say or the security ọdọ kọtọ ṣẹn ẹmẹyẹ fanti yẹ gbọmọ yín so ọsọ ọdọ sikẹni bi kọtọ ṣẹn ọzọmọ ndc amayoku dẹ yẹnfa na yẹnfa mbọ aprọ yẹnfa nkọ aprọ na yẹn kasa nkyẹn ghana for the one to abamaya na he has alleged he should come with a proof simple wọ asẹm náà wọ asẹm ti bi o nti yẹ ndc fún na ọyẹ release asẹm no ọyẹ aban ọyẹ attorney general na ọyẹ release asẹm nti ọnkọ. Na oye attorney general oye aban no na MC no ayi nka ya hwehwe mo ho onu na ose we hu de sika osemasi o afei oye sika dam na nzama ode ye no won tase nto omra na oba ase wokọ so oba de wa ye mfumdo eti o menye oman ni sika fa ya adman enti senda esi di sika ni bi ezema NDC fo a ono ze ori ya na adwuma de oye omayeyi no ori ya adwuma omayi be nya faso ne ya de bobo omayi enti sampa yo enti sikari bi mo Mampei John Amani Mahama enti bi ma NDC fum ya de ya campaign na ya bo kwalu bayiwa no sampa da so mo ba de sikari bi ma Mampei na kokwaje bla ya sikari ya reje
me yan hwe no from this angle where you be ni perspective and na me obi we din komo. After one ma pay bail, Emma another fresh charge what the ball no. I'm said to help you said something say Nidenka, the fresh charge in what the ball or then washing away you done 49 million Ghana cedis what can was and we are sana. Obinsu Bakade, a brapa pay bar bonds and the alleged or this can be their fund the NDs one campaign. I don't know. I NDs for maybe so they who press release they be an immune our party they be a boom. Na the miskana papa na kan ode am ndi sintine bia part another abino afọ kwan bi do wa man bail na the master no nkonkosi aga won tuado ina obi afetu ase aheda for another charge ode abobbo na oba madam 49 million Ghana cedis na oda ho mo so ode bia mamo no wo ba yiu the big case ni kura won kobodo na mo maye ka bi na no piyeta ye ka the first case nyimpa na dam na oreka won so how do you see it? But cover the old one, not now because old one, Monha boom, abdom there what this can do at the moment, or that money is able to cover up. No, the Ghana water contract, no by the face of oil issue or quarter, Dubai and Nigeria. What's your take on that?
In Shraba, Yadam Note. Sir, Mekada Yadam Nota, young bidder, but I mean, Nana Melcher Margin there, and Kami Mosus there. And the morning go to one by one after the other. But here will be that. Help Papa Jatu question. Bra, what do you call Zibia or one or the charge for Frabacam? I hear you cry Jatu question or quarter ways in Assam. What the charges almost 2 times or some of the bottom, then some do. I don't know how is what I say. In the new Sunday morning now. But I mean, I come on social there. You're buying one after the other. Yaji, you're 49 million we are. Sika we nso
was the more than a can now 49 million.
And to the medicine come back on there. I am NDC for. I am the young Kasai. Oh no, so the Sika man. It is a car man is for Yika Sebiaka. Ampa, but prove your court. There, the Mr. K. Namazama NDC. No one got any. Into one day, Dameza mo ji sika na fi mo waza ono mo ko je fi NDC fu o na mo za bla o man yi mo de bo man me asam ya simple edi sika ama oye ba ama me sika me de ka di duma sa na sika no e PH1 fo management no wonza na abada sisi an wo je waze nya me ho baba na abadi usika na aka mo na nti ntoko ya wo na mo
obi nso kada say dubu ahe no the party the government no I say you are intimidating him. I say you are after him more tata no mama. I say papa no cry nya ho to wana babu. I say my attempt to be to make sure that papa no ho turn wo Ghana.
Damna ibinom amompo me nka de binom titiro oye ye nuanom MPP fu wadwen. Hwe wonya abanya abel bobo nkofuku bi won azin. De won fa Ghana ina rombo hono bo. No won kwa pro. No won nya twehwem fa nzama bi a abana wa besin ko wa ya on sem fata impo previous government na wa ya on sem fata wotu nizi ora. Na meyim ibinum a wotechi wo susie na adwena wo wofa oye ora ho. De won nam keke won se petrol keke won se won adagir keke de won konpo da asane so stand da eti shem na ro kwa pro no kra no won ko da asane so na won nam keke de won fa nya hwe ebe ayi ba no ko wo mne de o to na monde wo betum na sika biawa afa kon biawa on sam fata do no ya basa na agi na age o mani de biawa ka da sika wo mo so ampa se sika yima anka ye ko hu na wa abobo sika no bu obi ni de ko kokaye na sika wo
sika yin Ghana so anka sam je firu nko yi dollars sika
anu ti na meka cho do mai sika wo meka no kwara cho ami how I do my politics meka cho de nti na meka cho do mai sika wo
abano secret bi wo ha na anapo ye hwe the publisher newspaper owura atachia no mfonyi no oda atachia ne ye edubu ahen lawyer very good also Ghana's state secret may go public lawyer warns over rearrest of edubu ahen na just say ensem bi wo ho a se mu dabra edubu ahen the baba bontia it will be a forever indictment on the government and the party called NDC secret bi wo that is what the lawyer of edubu ahen alleged
ya wagana ono edubu ahe na orkare yen state security tibi no musamba ba bonten no state secret no orba bonten no orba bonten
secret state secret
na me ke secret no orba bonten de orba how omani ana orba bonten de orba how NDC ana orba bonten de orba how just previous government ya wo fi abanimi wo kan sem bia wo hu ankrofo ya wo Ghana ha secret bia wo wa se omani wa kum yimpa omani inara akotena ase adwene de oman Ghana ye kokum yimpa wo kan tire yen
there are leaders omani ina ntum kokum yimpa
it is state secret
kokum yimpa ne ba kwan
state secret na wo ka wa sa won na mo him state ni omani ni wo fa state it is secret all of fat omani a se wo kan omani bobo no wo kan omani mbo ni na ye ho to yen se anu makoko divu amako
okay
se minua
1 minute
se minua kwa oboko Burkina ono so wako no kwai dem secret bia we ho se secret wa awu na ye na edubu ayen wa chi ni na ordinary press statement o se bai o se attorney general opera na minister for defense na secret for opa won to obuna or information more information wa anchire wa akada information na aka no e wo de ba hwana so what's the one children kotuma and information or catch hen there or information more all those man ko de ba hwana
na say bibi an kan papa anya kra any baby na say emma kana obesina no wa
anything na NDC ya de papa la kan no de pada o kan sama
na wa get the 49 million Ghana cedis no or the no mu bi de mo to talk as ma mo de support
e ti o fan krata na ya mo man ye je yesiko nti so to cow na odema oye NDC amayeku a da mebere no man page of Amani Muhammad no da no a onka je mre.
So in this instance no as a party NDC wa allege ya to what do you have to do? As I said, have you officially written to Oye Edubu and lawyers there you need an explanation to that effect on for evidence or maybe call him to the Mamranye Juma say they are going to a question there. Why can ABC the way the fame or party with some personality? So Munya in Chiremu to that effect. Have you been able to officially written to a Dubois in any team say 1 month yes while alleged woman was with the fame on May and have you been able to do that?
I'm not making some as in come I catch or there. Say it's a guaril na obi ba na obey you to man no do gwan na wo su fie guare wo pay na is nature awo na nyimpa wa agbadam no hana na wa agbadam
nti mo ba tire mu da ma mo ja na tra da ma and say mo ja what's the silence mean consent owara ma ya silence that then it is true say bia the odugbo ahere kan may be true
no kwa ye de owara tinya na do e ja wona e se obi wa ata mo obo
nti pa chere so you are sitting idle say why can you get
wasem di ebi na
different
allegations say
attorney general na wadu ko
Ghana for allegations
it is up to you
remember Ghana for ye can allegations in some bebre to tontwafo wando wakati oye attorney general.
Okay, what time are you facing him?
There. Ono so our prime katasi say dream bi wono. Attorney General bra o man press conference obaka den. Asi yimpa na o can whoever alleges must come with a proof. O yimpa obaka da ma asem no to no. One mama of amotugba. Ono all den, do of amotugba. Enti ye there Dr. Dubai. The of amotugba and this fo sika amezima muni. Mo de koto kan ABCD. Na modi ye adwuma registration no mani o car mpo wa ko wa ko Bomo Central wa ko Aguna East wa ko Aguna West
bro
mama ye hu ndampa edugbo ayi no ko sika na odugbo a oman oye Ghana and this America one fan bra one fan campaign one fan dintum
pain mama na before yes pain ya opinion Patrick na atene nkano owe ko champion ana pay mama also 15 minutes na yendin sabi mo enkom entie
yo isho ba madawas bio na mechia minya yaw yaw o kasa bebre na odi propaganda kakra fam asidua
achomia propaganda
odi propaganda kakra
nya propaganda me
ya no man this fu
ya politics
wo akwanya de wo bema Ghana fo adwin bi ayewo for won say we a party or a group of people are we very vindictive. One farm brand the ejuma they are lawless people, that kind of thing.
That is how you see it to be.
Oh, that's the perception many people have about the party and this.
But also perception interesting.
Mine doesn't it's not different from.
So you are also of the view that the NDC party no then
no, so I won't pay in what can that. That's because of baby I will feel by a cool I will feel by it. Said Bano say unleash violence on the people of this country. There's a second there's none none is second one. To them it's here.
Nancy amu MPC
perception be the man na yedika asem no kwasem ne de wo akwanya sisi ade dem perception na ye won wo be yeden wo be yefiwo na said obi say yan fanse yenwura kwabna du boy mpo aye bone a na nkanya court ya na wodi wase before the Cobned wine embassy court I press charges on him no. And now wa ba be bu no for e media space no mo. Sebekaya attorney general Bebeka is a thief. He's this. We have a lot of the cases against him are this. Nipa na in court. Not just the wala e wa dream bi dada atam kana say. There nipa na bi akwat no kwa ekọ no nipa ni so na de ede na ekọ court what imbra atam kana say etin ka da court no na che say oh case ayede akona e solid ye gidi say prehwehwema ahwehwem no na sabi nyama adedi no ebia yewura edubu ahin so obenya no afa no obenya no ni tire didi ma na no yede atam gana ase enti na nkadam na yepedo ye no banara odi nsam no betu dwa no na webu nipa ko ne den webu nfo na odi court no na edo eden oyede offer ni offender witness statement first one okoya nka ye expect to say obe file no witness statement no ye koya na okay che offender judge ni say hwehwem kakra wo ho na ewu de already na wa incarcerate no what the na call what's the name
NIB
no what na call is it NIB no what the call for questioning no what the na call for questioning and we now wa incarcerate no wa money bill me boa enti honor kwa akoji bill no and attorney general na say already na yewura edubu ahin oyeden odi no ho or influence investigations no enti so wo janu mo kofia mi wa na wa serve bill terms ni na ro wo janu mo kofia ebe mama of friend den wa influence investigations no enti ehun be hia say obe detain no and the court ni gi tum court ni man 7 working days say won konko ye won adwuma no yen de won fambra ene da wo kwai attorney general ni hu say be on to impress any strong charge bia no on file ni with friend then the witness statement adam kana say one man 7 days na woja papa no woja papa na
was by May 20th on file in the witness statement
nanka yede of the assembly kwai 30th April and on the assembly court mabuana and I think on the 12th or so oyeden okwaya nanka we expect to say e ho no be no file no witness statement adam kana say because na guy no had been detained it okwaya na went one file na was one man in break aka then a friend then the friend that accused and also no I don't then or seek for any bail
that is Kobene Dubu ahin
accusing the kind of penny bail no attorney general say or influence investigations don't man crime or head into instances a judge and where on keeping no detained nanka 7 days ya back can we the nanka him say ended no or kwa
so he was granted bail.
Yes, or granted.
But as soon as the bill was granted, the first charges.
So on him say, onya dia case no tight man. Already because of the job in the public entity. Say wo janu mo be na nwa. Ya no me and this work say then we janu and obi a we ska say no we janu mo na mo. Meanwhile you know say emra na yedi ejuma. Atam gana say abekegu abeteri asese osibesi oya kronfo mi wa asem no kronfo nko kebo
and the Dubu ahin is guilty of the charges because embrace no one is guilty until proven guilty by competent court of jurisdiction. So here is the case court no man vetted as to whether say Dubu ahin allegation attorney general did go no do it it's just a mere say until the court approval and sign the general yakado or your crop. So let's treat attorney general as or your near or no yamrasa.
Oh, the attorney general ni Ghana CCRM.
I know, but on your court.
Exactly. Until we expected him to say, any day, in your court, na quarter or why they odia seven. Then Kade Jama court now can they Osimesi no ID and I didn't verdict. Now remember Jina bedroom, remember Panofo.
He spoke based on evidence or Ghanaians is evidence no. Yes, some court that's a yamba. Day.
Court. Now court ninja evidence into non chem say Osimesi odi bima na eden odifo. Now, like I said, because of populist propaganda, I best say in Famanu, Sisia Oswede, Ojai Papana, I bet the Chifuno, or like I say, hey, one year and then Jano, or Confuse. Meanwhile, the Pacono, when he's a courting case, or your confinement to Indianapolis, or your confu. What I'm gonna say, 80 bail terms, no, 7 days, 7 days, man, bail the swing of pet. No, the oppressive first charges. Meanwhile, first one, Crano, in follow witness statements. And my man did that say, no, judge no Nubufui. Nubufui catch and say that the offender and the accused, no, award that liberty to offend and
have access to all your charges now. Also, one can file a witness statement.
Yes.
So
why insist to say all man up to 20 they want?
Okay, let me read this for you. The presiding judge, Justice John Eugene Nyadu Nyante, issued the directive to the Attorney General's office whilst expressing concern over the personal liberties of the accused person.
Yes.
That is a Dubai.
Yes. And the judge is saying, say, the prosecutor, which is Attorney General, or play some delay, in a way, no, or Titia. You are accusing no. The found with the bisu. What I'm gonna say? It's in the day judge no bufui. There, all man up to the 20th. First charges in that, all charges now on in no. On from the file witness statement. As I'm gonna say. Yeah, put a catch on say. Embrade ye dimbraso pa. Yay, MPP for democracy now ye G to mono. The reason why I appear and this woman obey democratic was that. They feel say rule of law is the answer to our development problems. As I'm gonna say, Sembra wa, sabi dictators in you kwan yede and yam obepe. Enti ye Jim Brady, ye feel say ye rakobredu wine or ye bonibia. And bro wa say what dey. What did you know? I had sabi embrano obiba fan say no.
But the law has taken its course. The case is now in court. So
it is in court.
If you say I'm running in Ejuma, I'm running in Ejuma.
Mitasi them running in Ejuma. Na Embrano so all the baby and I've been more from Brano or the Yama Ide and Semfata. The first charge, file your witness statement. So if you say first charge is not you know, it didn't born on that and you're strong. Let us know. As I'm gonna say, let us know and withdraw that. Not for a first one, very please, you know. Since you know, first charges is gone in follow witness statement. Now I press new charges against him again, just because you want what incarcerate him. As I'm gonna say, no question. Well, Braquan don't know no, but I don't think tell the obetitia. You are offend the community wine, nay offend the found it. Yeah, you want to say, because of in Garcia, open a would do MPP. And 1 hour more than another not bemo. And see the warrior the meaning.
Okay. So with this new charge here, what they are Bonoya Ghana water contracts and cyber security ones and semia what they charge and what they are no. It is up to the Oye Attorney General to also come up with evidence or trade ampa contract no Ghana water company on more coin. Sika or involve no or the yedi no crab bi wo Oye accusation ni mo na say charges what they are about no crab bi wo mo ana. So it is up to that my judge in one ma Attorney General 20th. So let's wait and see. But let me ask you this: Ayana Bimu there a calculated attempt to, in one way or the other, intimidate Oye Edubuahin. Do you also share same assertion or a sentiment?
Not intimidate him per se, but I think that they want to satisfy the NDC party folks.
How?
So that's
how
I mean, as they keep him there, some people are. Okay.
What does NPP tend to gain after
the NDC party folks? I'm saying the NDC party folks. Mm-hmm. They intend to satisfy them. One Attorney General, that's what he wants to do.
What does NDC gain from Dubois being detained or being prosecuted? What does NDC
so that they keep saying that Dubois has done this, where has that on him there issue your court okwa about besisa won ko hu bio ma mencho ya ba hu pen sa emri we ya yewo mi yes mo pe 2008 when yenra for ofi abem no kwasam what the MPP for 18 and a court nimu insama kese ewia day sika day proud to even the elections insama okay tia yen ansan one ba abem so obasan so press charges against 18 of our people no kwasam krumpo ni wa wotum wodi mbra eden wodi jail no and am kase sometimes yes history so kakra and this if wa kwenya so be change narrative no ade we ya ba ho da na any po na minim there Kwabena Dubois na sabi na adwuma oye no onye national security bride wo chekabi at until said the statement here
first charge
no
is it the old one
no that's leaky just last week the lawyer about throwing there so one here obelisk certain states
that is security secret
exactly secret be as I'm going until then until I heard that if we should be very careful
if say lawyer na rekandama obi subakade lawyer na using because for a lawyers so they want to say they have so many antics and they have so many ways of so boom opponent and I say we obi subakade there's nothing, there is no secret to come out because all condemn to put fear in the Gabayano or another attorney general to stop pursuing the case.
What is stopping then, if that's the case, what is stopping the attorney general from filing his witness statements? So if there were evidence enough, file your witness statement and you start game.
The court has directed, so let's wait on the 20th.
Delay tactics will use it just to keep the guy incarcerated. Say NDC Adawoyi. So I train here. We trust a by much is it. Now when you branch
okay.
When you branch is about America, one Casacaka.
Oh, tell me, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Isaba you be make sure say aja was I no yes we by be will be catch on pain ye mama me there tembia no wo be nsem na ya ba pena sabe oh Ghana ye bu mine na ye dey na chede tembia no wo sisi ye madam kwan no o mai we onye oba akofo dia na no oba susu dia wo di susu friend na membu no different from obi ene ye bay dun so koso obi anka ho asem sami je mfina asem ho sisi aba on pese ye beka ho asem
na dun so se ya aka ha
na ejai
na se de bia na nsam oba every day na nsam oba ye di ho
what we are trying to say is hwe Ekufuado na owo ho ena sabi ni appointee Ekufu ka chai ma camera series to twetwetwe ma nipa ko no gif ni se ma kebe won se mebesi wo man mu a kebe won sem sa sami gemfiara inda asema atuni emi no kwa sa wasa ade oye anya boni bi na waye ba cho biska ense da anya bon no nara ni standard a odi measure nkrofo no azam kana ase may how adwini say Ghana yendi dollars na as a public figure no opulently no in public in $8. You are not speaking, you are speaking ill of your government. It's on there, sabi aba sika aba into there, yeah check. As I'm gonna say, na agrada puna onu wenya what's 10,000 na 800.
Yanko.
Echeya agrada puna wenya kakra you. Na na okobo ne sawane de anu de enyim ne wode ma no osofo no ofa ne nempo so what's of course of be there.
Okay, Yanko, we are not talking about Sami Gemfi today. Yanko.
What I want to tell them is that look, embra na yedi ejuma won di mbra na so na me wa hwe aresim say won di mbra so excuse me to say, them case you're no case.
All right.
11
minutes after 9. I PH-ONE television. Here for next topic. Now, next topic will be the minority caucus, and they or they are about to go there. One thing you may be asked. Now, I say I want to say if you're Ghana, Oman Pin is the president of the land. We have the vice president, and we have the Speaker of Parliament. If Senior Chief Justice no one sends me and Kebia also or Mortica, but the president is not around, the vice is not around. The Speaker of Parliament who has to supervise over the country in the absence of these two gentlemen, that's the president and the vice. He have to, but the Speaker, Anele Munzusu Etukanya wage or man or not. Minority in Parliament. What's it? It's a violation of the 1992 Constitution. And you know, now we initiate or impeachment process now we to a campaign if God also it contravene Article 60 of the 1992 Constitution. We hear them go favor saying na go to crime boom na wofi or my Ghana. 1-2-1-2. Mamisha Simfodo, Ura, a coach champion. Into more 10 minutes.
You, Ishaba, on my way, you develop young democracy. And the piano, and Yarishima, more woman there. Melvin Puntu, Mini be brazen, but Kakra, my betu, a woman ranty women. Men who there in society are there. Assasa, young community, any development. Though expectations was true. Na yenyanka yetu impuntu na the akon in 10 terms no. Yenyan sa, but in kakranka no the democracy are there. Aye bi aman. Enti before say ye koyeni mo democracy mo. Na democracy also the rule of what? Law. Enti na chede mrana yina eboye ho ban ma yajitu mama yenya ede impuntu so yeden ede brain yen no ese yeden yesom ye atam kana say imra bi wo yen constitution ma ofren article 6011 of our constitution o che say president yeden eniwa anana be chief if eniwa wona ede wo ginem ma yen as amine painful atam kana say na Imran provides say also where the president and the vice are unable to perform their functions, the speaker shall perform or shall perform that function until the president or the vice they do what
they return
and also say a new president is what.
But Chief Justice could have taken over. But
the Constitution does not state that anywhere there Chief Justice has to take over.
By moment can press release one kasa minority by some a paragraph of what they came out. According to the Constitution, if all three are unavailable, the Chief Justice is expected to assume presidential duties. However, Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono is currently under suspension. This is from bad. You are saying that maybe I know the Chief Justice, but according to Mrano, our press conference and minority what
you see, sir, the Constitution states the Speaker takes over. And there are three arms of government. Executive, judiciary, and then the legislature.
Yes.
Na executives na woni ho.
Yeah.
It is executives ni the head of the executive woni ho. Then the legislature takes over.
That is the parliament.
That's the parliament.
Yeah.
The constitution is silent on
judicial.
On the when is absent. How do I silent on the aspect say where the speaker is not available. Atam kana say on one sheda nkade osimesi and osimesi. But with the Chief Justice being the head of the judiciary, being the next arm of government, Now can you feel you presume say.
But that is what the Constitution says.
As part of the Constitution
says as your a minority. This is I'm not reading from my own AU. That is the minority when you release that. What about it? You understand? That is the minority when you release that. The whole press conference.
The minority is looking at where the Chief Justice is the head of the judiciary. But what I'm saying is, the Constitution does not anticipate, all these three could be absent at a particular point in time. So
when it does happen,
when it does happen, it means that now we can go and test the law. Adam can say, we are making those presumptions because Chief Justice is the head of the judiciary. And the three arms of government, if executive ni ho na say legislature na ho and legislature na so ni ho, now the next day is the judiciary there, then the head of the judiciary should automatically take over from what the speaker. Adam can say that is the aim of the what's the name, the minority. But then
does this call for impeachment? Because they are violating the law. That is Article 60 of the 1992 Constitution.
The reason why the minority is calling for that is that, you see, the president should have known, say, or the executive should have known, say, possibly there will be that vacant aid. In at least one for statement to be the Embra to even, inform the people that vacant aid is not a. My main cousin be. In 2004, Justice Dateba, I think Professor Kuku Asari also, or the case be decided, Ekoi, when the president and then the vice were not available. They had to swear in the speaker, Adam Ganasi. He took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court gave an interpretation to that. In the interpretation, they said the physical presence of the people are needed. So if those people are not around, now the argument was that President way to Kwempua, he's going to on duties on a friend and the responsibilities as the president. If you are in your personality, but on state friend duty, official duty say, or Ghana, probably even signing documents on behalf of the state. It doesn't mean say in his absence, the position is vacant. No, Justice that Bank can say no. The physical presence of these leaders or these executive leaders, presidents, are needed here because here will be paid. If you have history, that vacant. That vacant, a creative problem. On nipa na buy now I wait to na offend addition.
Me too.
Enti na ehu hia there. Enka second president no orukwa obejan assembly atwo de Ghana fo bibi dey na bibi dey na eko. Say if say bia anya speaker no put na deputy speaker no be take over na say acting
deputy speaker will be in charge in the absence of these three people.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm a chairman. There be a deputy speaker now. But minority in one assembly there say if you are speaker in what the next arm of government is the judiciary, and judiciary is one assembly where the chief justice also issues are there. About now, are you going to ask the acting chief justice to perform that function, and
which is also in the constitution, maybe it doesn't permit.
I think, sir, we should go to court on this and then try that what the law was.
So, as we are speaking, at the time of the statement, and the NDP minority, whatever, now President John Mahama was in Togo. Attend African Union Debt Conference. Abraham, Vice President,
on behalf of this, yes.
On behalf of what?
Of the state.
Yeah, on behalf of definitely
Exactly.
on behalf of the state.
On
behalf of the state.
Exactly.
The official trip.
Official trip.
So Vice President Jinana, who was also in United Kingdom, received medical treatment. And Speaker Babin, who should have stepped in, was likewise outside the country. So all these people in Nana, they were not in town.
Yeah, they were not in town.
Yeah. So what are you seeking to achieve? We are minority, my own press conference. Then what at all are you seeking?
Democracy in the brains, young. Into a pede, Obia Babu Sumbia, Zoba. Ishaba.
Tell my minute or that Obia,
my minute or
and I definitely
you be create that vacancy.
Senior. So they should replace. They should replace her with a new vice president.
Sir, I'm going to say. Here so very place now. One the needful.
The woman is there. She's not dead. She's alive, just sick.
But
so
she can't.
She's alive and receiving treatment, and you
there are people who
want her to be replaced.
But she has to function as a vice president.
But if Oyari of the vice president is being done.
Wait. So if Oyari not on to me perform those functions, then it's better she resigns and then somebody takes over. Atam can answer. And one may sir. But sir, position the better let him be a president, but to claim be a speaker anyone, them problem never baned. And also how I drink.
Okay.
You impede the situation now. That should be and a man is Sunasu. Sabi, yen democracy kakrea, you enjoy your freedoms, you enjoy Obia Batum to Ide. I have a pam a begina so a anajo. Yes, sir, say. Party for no, NDC for no, won't protect again democracy. Yeah, I will say, while I be a democracy in Crownia Cranker, ye jay, coalition one a year. Each no question NDC the best beneficiaries of our democracy. And so they behave as if say democracy in Cry is not good for us. Chabatu Ayakoi, every and so violence I will only see on the people of this country after winning elections. Doesn't mean say Obia win elections are on yes ana. So idea ye minority ye kanu a democracy in ye rich no and yet ye the MP and the Bibia ye keke. It creates them vacancy and shenya that be obi to my sorrow about bed able to abai na egu. Okay. And yes so one thing as my can was supposed. So fools say a member na aye abra onpe baby ngina na yeso yeah but
a champion air communications team member NPP or Agona East constituency at the time ana omampenyin awen yen be because John Evans Atamel City as and son Oyare child kakra fine but he didn't resign as the president of the land
ni yare no na onya yare na akana to foma on to me perform the function
but say no Oyare
no.
Eh, they are saying.
You pay and Ishaba. You be brain you be brain yara.
Me Jane so
so you to me a Juma
okay, right?
Yes, all Jaya.
Otiasi.
No question you nim say or incapacitated. Obi or Otiasi. Or incapacitated. The kitchen don't perform the function as vice president on to me yet.
The office and somebody is doing her work.
No, you don't do that.
She comes back.
So binya nipa kuno office get to Abaman.
Chief of staff
democrats ninya dem no.
Obaba.
Obia on the function.
Mama na baba.
Inshallah.
Baba. So yeah, baba. Company. By NTO. I'm also 10 minutes in your home. Go.
Yo, Minia, and I pay, I will there, my brother call.
You are a young woman.
Or the summer, Akonwa. No quiet there. A young Democrats, I won't see Sari. Yaman Branarano. Say, I know, noon there, Yin MP for Wakana, what the teacher won't be brave. No, I am a young, no, I am a son, so be Sunday, bra, yaji to me the young snazzy as on mine. Not young show, baby, wound crack out of woman and a canco, or money in the new Jumezino. Young me was one yet. And now one over catcher and the end to travel. Now, se ya abofra na enti da mensam mu da sɛbe inya adesua bi wom inya suahunu bi wɔ da mensam a ɔkɔ do wɔ bere bi abɛsen kɔ na sɛ bɔto dɛ yɛnua no MPV wɔ ka na NDC fo wɔ tutuafo na NDC fo na ɔyɛ mesero sɛ yɛ kawo na wɔyɛ tutuafo a anka yɛ ɔman na yɛntena ase na yɛmfa nsɛm ngu krataa do nsɛm a ɔbɛbɔ ɔman no ho ban nsɛm a ɔyɛ amambra ɔbɛhyɛ nipa bi a ɔwɔ ɔman no mu dɛ ɔbɛdini dwuma dɛ dɛbra ɔsɛ na ɔfata no mosɛ monyɛ nti dɛm bere da na mosɛ monyɛ no na mopɛ dɛ ɔman no ɔyɛ dɛ na mopɛ dɛ mofo ɔkwan foforo bi do na mode bɛsɛ ɔman yi anaa mopɛ ɔkwan foforo bi do na mode bɛtete ɔman yi nti na moangye antom dɛ yɛbɔtɔ anamɔ no ɔte dam na nnɛ aya wɔsɛ amambra wɔn ankasa no amambra na wɔte ase de
So what does the constitution say?
Constitution na ya kan ya tin sara e wonu wa ba ja godo gigiri wa mu no wo chiro ye inda bra ya chiro wase won pe won yi mon je ntum do mani ye benya mambra ye de bestu a ye de bobo mani wase won pe nti wonam na wo pa da mebru no kwa ye de da me nzama wa ye de huna be se afunu mama me na me ka cho
se embranese de
ame ye fanti
embranese de o man panyin tunase a hwana na oye
o man panyin tunase a
hwana oye
on se ne vice on se na
vice why
the vice na only help answer na man panyin
very well into oni ha
vice no only
president na vice you want who is next speaker why so they have the legitimate consent
them the osnana
then one them go for training na woni ho
since ara me won kase
so who is the president now maybe say why not your president
mama no your president
why is he
so
as at the time na mama as at the time na
mama o Ghana ha no tuni na okọ Burkina okọ our friend there was the president of what
of Ghana
into ofia the president na no da
enti na wo kira wo
enti na me so de huru na wori
enti mama yam fa de huru meba embra na si the elected president of the Republic of Ghana oye John Dramani Mahama ono ene yenyim do oye president ye wo vice embra na si so man panyin tu na 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 so tie ni ntira obi o hwe ye no vice you as speaker but am go for ba say nyina wo ni ho so the concern of the minority is not legitimate.
It's
not about the year camera.
Emra,
is not legitimate.
The Bia was Emra. Oh,
some brother, so I'm not has not a bomb. What's it? I only in Zimbra. I the whole day.
No one envy. And all there say a NDC for a cut to there, NDC or ye, a wound MPP or Jinaho, Nakakarona Mombren.
MPP, okay.
I offended them. My neighbor now for where we know we money. Western region offended them. Kaim, Bomu MP Nizi. Oh, one deputy chief whip, parliament, minority. Offended them.
I never can come out.
I will be said.
I
feel and then answer what confirm one DC. Or quite big. And people for now. This is 100%. On the long come what way. No, he did. Tade, Emrana, all what put a water kitchen one seminar, one young Kutan, Massey, or my pain for you, where to come. Only a Juma, or bomb or money after the tamper fra. See, Sarah, me work as in. What's it? Anna, Obi, one more, Anka, a war Shadanka, Chief Justice, over Shadan. Sir Obi act as Chief Justice or a base, since I were there. Major one own a hosting programming. It is saying what number act as the host, may a day.
You are the host for that.
Chief Justice, no, why Mama Oya acting, no, he's a justice, he's a Chief Justice now. There's no doubt.
So you expect to send Justice Bafu Boni? I don't know, do it now, Oye, right?
So every pair one plus 20 in America. I want to say, and I say, your man paying one ne vice yi hɔ na sɛ speaker yi hɔ a anka ɔde chief justice gyina chief justice no obɛgyina mu no nso na watu na ma ɔgyina hɔ no ɔyɛ hɔ na ɔfrɛ ne dɛn acting or act as what
or act as chief justice
nti title na or chief justice has it been raised or has it been created wa papa na awu wan kasa no menyi mmɔwɔ pa kyerɛ menyi mmɔwɔ gye antira ma aka kyerɛ de hu no wɔyɛ sɛ ɔtedamawa ɛwɔ fɛ yɛ mu Ghana fo dɛ so ɔde chief justice no jo man pain na dem so man pain ni hɔ na yɛ act na he is acting as what and what is he doing?
Don't even let's leave Chief Justice out.
No,
but my say, there are three arms of government, right? Your executive, legislative, and then the judiciary. Fine. And what me answer, the president in you and assistant vice no vice in you and speaker. And the Damuko for Bass, we should do what the young Chief Justice now someone join. These are the three main people. You know, the constitution and so when you are winning, but all these people, they are not there. Is it a calculated attempt or something? I don't know how you are going to describe it. And the consensus of the minority, is it not genuine?
Oh, yeah, genuine, yeah. They are even going. And so my car was hard and they don't know why. Martin can me presentation as I'm a catcher. They don't know why. They don't unnecessary noise.
Why want the
unnecessary noise? And where in the if they are going by the constitution,
you believe
as a consistent that they are stating, I will tell the way you are waiting and the way you are waiting and them. Where is it stated? That's all my pay to quite. No, sir. The month of you are overseeing them. Or impeaching. Where is it in the constitution? Was it stated? What try? Where is it in the constitution? Was it stated that if the president is not there, the vice is not there, the speaker is not there, because he has breached the law, he should be impeached? They should tell us if they are really going by the constitution and by the law of Ghana.
Maybe Article 60 of the 1992 Constitution, also the Vice President and succession to the presidency. 1. There shall be a Vice President of Ghana who shall perform such functions as may be assigned to him by this Constitution or by President. 2. A candidate for the office of Vice President shall be designated by the candidate for the office of the President before the election of the President. The provision
11 and 12.
11 and 12.
Yeah,
okay.
11 and 12.
11 and 12. Mankind 11. Also, where the President and the Vice President are both unable to perform the functions of the President, the Speaker of Parliament shall perform those functions until the President or the Vice those functions or the
perform those.
Okay. Also, where the President and the Vice President are both unable to perform the functions of the President, the Speaker of Parliament shall perform those functions until the President or the Vice President is able to perform those functions, or a new president assumes office, as the case may be. 12. The Speaker shall, before commencing to perform the functions of the President, under clause 11 of this Article 60, take and subscribe the oath set out in relation to the office of the President. 13. Where the Speaker of Parliament assume the office of President as a result of the death, resignation, or removal from office of the President and the Vice President, there shall be a presidential election within 3 months after his assumption of office. The provision of Article 69 of this Constitution shall apply to the removal from office of the President. So Chief Justice didn't come in here.
Yeah. That's why I said that the Chief Justice was not.
So the consensus of the minority are genuine consensus. What do you say of it?
Imagine can I catch all day.
But per the article we read, Article 60, 11 and 12, no, it has stated it clearly. No Chief Justice here.
No Chief Justice here. Yeah. My catch all day. One a year or yeah, come as him see. 11, 13 as in our canine. What's it? A him fan was we impeach government. work impeachment. Where is it stated that they should impeach the government in power if it's not around?
They will make sure that Obama they will make sure the law
works. So until 3 months there shall be election.
The reason
how many days now? How many months now? How many?
Let him respond.
Respond on what?
Remember,
I'm telling you that until 3 months. So how many days are they? President leave Ghana?
There is nothing here saying that other president if you are 3 months.
No, it said when the speaker assumes office.
There isn't any 3 months here.
You read it?
No. Article let me here.
Yeah,
13. Very well. Yanko. Also, 13 is it. Where the Speaker of Parliament assumes office of the President as a result of death, resignation, or removal from office of the President and the Vice President, there shall be a presidential election within 3 months after his assumption of office. So within 3 months. What are you?
I didn't know what to I mean, make sure I said is speaking now.
Okay.
And today they know impeachment. Where are they going to?
There shall be a presidential election. Also death.
You better we. Mama, make sure the reason why we are calling for the
No, Kasa continue.
Oh, Mama.
Oh yeah, Mama, we you the Kasa paying don't. Just go.
Since I am Kasa. President Onwe, impose was say was the Speaker of Parliament in Chinawa within 3 months one year election no president.
New president.
Where did this state that were impeaching? So where to call a 2 weeks trip, 1 week trip, 3 days trip, were impeaching. Where is this stated?
But on what then say the move of basing in and what he has you. They are not none of that because when all states
why is it stated in there? Even when they are dead or when they are not dead, when they are alive, and if they travel without those procedures, they should impeach. Only na method maybe one statement I won't really actually amount for what can say or mine no or said say bibi dam koda na it says we are even arranging to impeach that.
No, so what them running by remember, the reason why a minority work impeachment.
The reason is one, president only na otias and you say create that vacancy Adam can I say that because the constitution has stated what is supposed to be done. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It is a president, when the constitution is so in branch and say president in the breach of constitution can be asked the reasons to what call for his impeachment. As I'm gonna say, I hope them American take.
Me too.
Say president, say in branch say so make sure say somebody is sworn in to replace him whilst he's not around. And now, how do I even say that?
In their absence.
In their absence, somebody is supposed to take over, as I'm gonna say, and then perform those functions in the absence. Now, breaches to the constitution. Moreover, there have been interpretations at the court already, where I think, let me see, Justice Sule. Oh, I've forgotten his name. Justice Sule Badeba. It's here with this consolidated case between Samuel Atta and Mills and then Professor Kwekwasari. I think 2015. Or can I say the physical presence of the presidency has to be felt. It is the president in New somebody has to be delegated to perform those functions. It is a speaker anywhere. Then and yes sir, we can 3 positions in at a point. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
So let share the process and that president obey your number obey impeaching. Very well. That Article 69 calls for the removal of the president.
Yes.
That is the impeachment. 1. The president shall be removed from office if he is found in accordance with the provision of this article A to have acted in willful violation of the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath set out in the second schedule to, or in willful violation of any other provisions of this constitution, or B, to have conducted himself in a manner, one, which brings or is likely to bring the high office of president into disrepute, ridicule, or contempt, or two, prejudicial or inimical to the economy or the security of the state. C, to be incapable of performing the functions of his office by reason of infirmity of body or mind. Two, for the purpose of the removal from office of the president, a notice in written, A, signed by not less than 1/3 of all the members of parliament, and B, stating that the conduct or the physical or mental capacity of the president be investigated on any other grounds or any of the grounds specified in clause 1 of this article, shall be given to the speaker, who shall immediately inform the chief justice and deliver the notice to him copied to the president. So these are the processor over for the impeach president. And minimum the same kind of for the speaker to quite president to quite advise to quite who will find all the way impeach in India unless I go to the down before I
can. Issue my didn't come my catch or there. I didn't know worry. Sunday, Yamam Leia, Alcan is CCRA. Baby, I really want more. Watch her there, a president to come now. On my no being seen an animal when impeaching. It's not make a day. There's no law. And you and you're throwing. So we know what it entails.
And you're gonna phobia, and this is for Namujoy.
One not throwing.
And this is for Namujoy. I'm not from that Troy.
Yeah, the gun
people we am baby.
One in Ghana, who not throwing. Embrano 1992 constitution was written by who?
Okay.
No, it was written by who?
Let's move on.
Written by NDC in our region as a party. Here me yet na say na ye said that ye am your fa ye jobia na adwini tumti. Na all the ye akwafo won adwin ye ja dat for won adwin ye ja cheche for won adwin na ye de cho bramo nunti na ye ka da Ghana for na watch
pain.
By MPP for them bring no way Ghana for no Togo ye tro we na wo bai
pain enti wa reka da mbra na nga saman DC for na watcho enti ma tro mo mbra na mbra na kada da mkofo ba sen you need obia to kwan bom no weje oman no ho then you are saying say mbra no na tro you no woni mbra ade enti na mu jai Emma president vice na speaker weje oman na to obia as president
and mbra no so makwan so
so you rule the mbra
na ye call for the impeachment.
All right,
more impeachment.
All right, so young fan make a create na and it's unfortunate that I didn't make young pay calls. I didn't pay because we have challenges with our phone lines. They are working on it. Na yeah, and sharing so. But a young share my penny John Dramani Mahama were pledged there. By the end of this year 2025 and the review by 2026 a kaya Ghana yedi elfa no yen enyinam kane ho no aban no bohwe na wetuebi even ontumi ntwe ni nyina kwa na obohwe no wetuebi Ghana de oyenyinam gas suppliers and even so other private independent companies are for bomb hin enyinam kane enyuma aban no de ne ka $2.5 billion the way no man pay Mahama say obohwe no we bi efi ho yenti okakan ya kan de the reason why Damaka na Baba that one has to do with say about 40% of oil a car on them waba no jina oil the inability of the EC that the electricity company of Ghana to consumers and bill no one jeje obi go to me use light for almost be 1 year na ECG for di na wo hwe me na aka ho makai ababa da wada ma memma wo oye okay ma minti ma 5 minutes ni be onko pay ni onko
yo media madawas na masan ada etifo ase de wo tie na wala bomazin de obotum na awon so wa kire won adwen wo oye yan isabesemi ɔyɛ yɛn kan de sɛmze de biara ya ka what's my nka nso kwenye si ma azene da no amfa nhyɛw a ofiri so yare hwɛ ganafo yɛn kan de sɛm ho no dwumezi na ntotoa apart from nkoma ɔdze nkanze ne tum kase bɔbɔ aze wɔ ɔyɛ akosomu no amanyo biara ana party biara mbaya wayɛ za ɔkyɛnza yɛn disifo yɛyɛ ɔfa yɛn kanze sɛm na yɛn na ɔyɛ yɛba yi nansen kakra na wɔredum light kakra na wɔredum light ni na yɛn dɛ nkurɔfoɔ se yɛdze wɔn ka ɔman yi nti otwa dɛ ɔman yi yɛtua wɔn ka wɔn ho ansa na wɔatum na yɛn kanze no agya ne nan do ampa yɛdze ka wo san dɛ wɔn akeka wɔakyerɛ ka dodo a yɛdze wɔn nyinaa
2.5 billion US dollars
ayi yɛn nuanom yi ɛyɛ na yɛ ka
wo nuanom ana
yɛn nuanom MPP fu ya
aya na akyerɛ
yɛ ka yɛn nuanom a Ghana ha de obiara yi yɛn nuanom a na MPP fu yi aza wɔyɛ ɔyɛ nkote na wɔyɛ yɛ kan so a wɔsema yɛn ka ɛkɔ wɔte ano wi wɔka kawe wɔate ɔre nkasa da dame kawe a wɔka wɔn asɛm hɔnom no wɔbɔ ɛto dame kawe a wɔyɛ ka wɔn asɛm
kawe nyenda kawe
ɛkɔ wɔyɛ din nyenda kawe
mampanyin na abakyerɛ mu dɛ 40% of losses in the inability of the consumers to pay their bills
and assistant free system free
kwa so ya ka aya ka da wonti
Israel
ye
no kwa ni mama yanko na yanka no kwa na ehero daachi yanamba na yanasefo wo baba ka kire yen wo bra yenyi ho na hwa wo ka won ka ne yi wo ba kire we yin wo na wo za aka e ka no wa bo yeti wonu mi na ye ne ye yo man ye yo ya classico ya disikale bo man mo o man siko busio ni na na chi no ya te ka wo hen kan ye samu na nsan ya ye dum kan za ko ebie ba se na ye nanu ma mbi ba se ya ka kire mo da bo mo to aba ma mbi ndc fo na wo ba wo dum kan za da mo wo ye ma ba se ko no wo kai na wo wi afiri da wa bo ka wo da ho wo wi afiri the cow no wa bom da ho a won tuae wo bi bia so aze na cow no o de ebufu o de bayaza ibokwa ko tua ne cow aman se wo ho na de obi cow o so hwa na tua no wa me prosu fa ba kiro eko o na asem no mu adwe se ntoto wa asem nto ba tete wa da afi bo tua cow me no ato nti ye nuanom a wo hwe nkaze abi won adwe na wo de si won de se wo mo tua yan cow me na no ye ba de ya bo hwana ya dundum kanze no na se dundum kanze na afi ye bo na oba bo twa yan ka ko za me o man pain wo so ani in de oye man pain how many months
em fa say barely 4 or 5 months ana
4 months no nya wo 7th a year me ya na onya 4 months no bisa ho de ye nuanom reways fo what's the walk silent strike was a walk sitting strike was a walk there 9 there or manage one cow on akatua for abusom esono say abusom esono one farm man no was one cow said there busum esono so o man beyin batna bi ne busum anan na owumia ne busum anan na owumia na mebro na na yenuan mo wa banimu na musumi ba asa ka no firi ba ya na obeka o wa ye so a wontua besinde wa afia abesen ko no
yes na o de wa ban ne don ka 3 months right
dam na wa ka
na monsumo ba for ti mu bi
one press conference any do send na answer na wore ye a me hu wo oye intintan firi do a wore kasa na wore che de o manage one ka abosume esia na eso wa ka ma me no efi eso I'm sure there was one cow in Tikawa wasn't won't you among na was one somebody who film or ye duma or a day or cotton film. Now was one cow a fair best na me.
Nasa won so buy 4 months into ya. So ya dey tua what the for no put you have every right to talk about it.
Now what you for now Baba catch on that down our best kono.
But at least the government has paid something.
Until what can't make sure the CCI you can say, Menyo, I will know yet here, Cassie was what cow Abusuno.
I'm buying it in Honka.
Yes, or mine.
Whether the past government or the current government, I
want no a corner offer to travel on the cow. Say, we will control out. So, what you know, I offer to travel on the cow. So, once you want to know today, a metro mass, a transport. Corner offer to tria when my four cows are meaning Sunday, me how my way to Macacra, or you do my the mere security and son may buy a conductor or metro mass, my gross here. Inti, me corner, I want to offer the way on Nazi or transport. Me corner, I want also railway transport for also what for that would try when I do my four cow. So, if I control out, so if I and it's been to me.
Can the government manage electricity company of Ghana or the energy sector? Can the government manage it? Young Kwade, young suppliers, gas suppliers, can the government handle electricity company of Ghana?
I buy to my handle. Debia aya mekade. Yan into meza yezi wa Ghana hade ya yeti memfu de ya amanyofo. Otu debia na akakakra. The baby said I'm an agent in America. Sir, Obi Abaya Juma na I do be a Osha Impa Yenity Ede Abaya Juma one show. What to call what you Nazi at a cheerful Mukadi.
Can the government? We will follow up questions. We will just answer.
Simple.
Martin.
President
Mahama said something. Barbara ordered the minister together. Obotua worked there by the close of this year. And I will 2026. But then also to be able to pay for electricity, Mahama said he was bringing the private sector into the billing process. And Lanka says, cannot have a day. Pound all the country Ghana food over to make day. Unless so or the private sector did the bill room and sana go to make your car. That is why I ask you, say, do you think, say, Ghana are buying go to now our manage electricity or for you know, or Bodrum Bribia, then MPP pencil, also MPP bottom ECG near that day. President Mahama buys this work can be a press conference. One hour the margination with him over ton ECG and Yanokra. No more, he will involve our private sectors. Since the answer, we cover the way. As we can only pay, we'll be able to pay for electricity if he brings the private sector in the pay process. Until which is which?
I don't think America short.
First, 1 minute and Fanka.
Let's see America short there. Timam before I walk down a honey, a white be. I had an answer. On set, no on fata. Anything on my payroll can area or the private sectors, baby. Share natural abandon to managing any ECG. The management American, no one now. Nancy, I remember. Nancy, I will come her. And a young government hospital was a platform corner. One per the show would do watching Kuko. And so after that, I'm a dear hospital or a private no, or whom I would take work order. Mamma, you are a church for private schools, work at your exams, watch out. I want to watch a government schools, no, or work at your exams, no, Yanchanica Kankra, Medasi. Baby, Membrana can hear what the young I mean, the main Tajato.
Odu baby na won cry and mobile. But you won mobile. You won mobile, you do that at the peril of your own life. Yembra Mahama say onya the billing sector no about the private I'm the Nadina why and that we see the that and better say
privatize the electricity company of Ghana. Is that what you are saying?
Oh, as someone making in the from Waha, the and check whatever day the billing, you know, what the ama offending private sector on offending. We're going to partnership with the private sector. Our budget bills now, my no quite some day. over the period, generational losses now. Some friend then distribution losses are abayen energy sector no are overwhelming. Now some of them say you need the capacity to take revenue you generate from a the processor energy sector. What I'm trying to say is na yede mankrofo no electricity na yede mankrofo no ECG intumi nje sika na ese wogifi timemufu na wo use electricity no ende bakwa fiefie bebre mu no na electricity no wo use a oyede wontu aka bi nyede meters in ho meters wo ho but on their system no the meters are not able to be identified ebema ma what ma abon abeden abeji bills as I'm gonna say it is a better recently we start to so change meters what they call prepaid where the prepaid meters will be recognized on their system now energy sector no questions over the years it has developed technology to be aba na yenga na ha no area where a lot of investment work as I'm gonna say equipment you use be brain na obsolete buy MPP we tried investing in that sector as I'm gonna say so is substations be or see a change systems are now obsolete in the eco ECG they have a board that ought to monitor at least man can baby 60% of one commercial atom gonna say to monitor what I'm trying to say is one poles now one baby I want the electricity could be they're able to monitor to me check in real time offending situation atom gonna say problem about no question said that sector it grow globally but technology are right abim and the investment now say the sector no adam kana aban sometimes the economy the investment that various governments were into that sector no and just only be I want to mean once cannot but sikana to mean so a chunk of as for VR na grid code na them when they give us the power or they give ECG the power one losses can create in our expect generational losses and when they come and they are intercepted but when they give ECG the power they expect say my ECG the back no obetua won cow adam kan but ECG this is the situation now ECG no to me den on jinisika oye den oye ojifi ti memufu won ho enti kakra na wotua no eno na amade bia bill no so ye den ekosoro no because in Kawa we use electricity now wotua ka ba benyeska den I reinvest into the sector semia them losses na generational losses na commercial losses are ebani na nka be den ebeba fom otam kana
aka 1 minute
oh no problem enti say us obetua ye gina no ye me ya on say ye di PDS by what kan hu nsam ahoro ade no sanya wa na obi no ya adiboni na wo be ye dia ese be ye nkan ho asem sisi ono de ECG that aspect na de ma obi de omba me yinim de ye wo krom ha ECG funa be ka chew PDS wo ba twensisa Ghana fu ye hu wo electricity adwuma of azam ken insaba meboa insisa a bai Ghana fu na ye dasfu emaye say inyara light ni siso dum so bebre na no e kofom atam kana say enti say outside my private sector you hope say as usual say job for the boys and ebinu ba be peske ni bia ene ekodi but to solve the problems of ECG atam kana say me okada the private sector ye encourage say so private sector no crab bum so e be create jobs ama other people to also be employed enti Oh yeah. If you say
Chanyi Pako ne yanko. Chanyi Pako.
Mechia.
Sorry.
Professor Isibu.
Okay.
Former treasurer of the Central Region for MPP. Na mechia me wo fa friend Uncle Dada. Oh Simpa.
Uncle Dada.
Friend Uncle Dada. I'm friend to funa. Yeah, friend Uncle Dada.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Mechia no. Na nebushafu ina wo.
All right. Pain, Chanyi Pako ne yanko. Mama, me happy birthday. Me production na
why na film dey
na birthday le ban fa hwe me table do amaya hwe na betna ha sin na your birthday na birthday e di tra e bibi kan enti
kan maka chode ami yankopon
iya dan abaka say I send me the birthday
so I send me birthday
jo we are producers we are money
beti me birthday
ya pon
de biara wo wo
producers we are more
mechia nana mankado ogomwa esikuma ayame uncle me fi ayimfie kwa na meti adam me mo fa nana mankado
okay honorable ko champion your communication team member agona is NPP the most now Patrick your opinion Deputy Constituency Communications Officer NDC mamenda mabo afiri nyina say led by maybe Ejewa Bobi Amansan Chairman Damanso and Aisha Isel Anna Mobo Abdul Naman Sawadede Damanso na Aisha Wang and Afrin so Abana Basaw when nyina wo boy cameraman on duty Franco's GH and Abana Kakaba Damanso na ko MCR Amansan and Afrin so Philip Wabua ye papa executive producer Ura na Digi ana na yire ami amede dwumedi ho chia me medin edin shroba odromens a hwo ho yi na bibiara ba ye ma ba kan bia na bi se urade se oye ana ansa na aye ebe shi o china na men kan na yo bye bye